We've got combed hair. We are ready. We're ready to go.
I can't compete in that.
Okay. All right. Hat is on. Well, everyone, welcome to the Waggies. If you're not familiar with the Waggies are, well, they are just simply a hound and a Leon Wagner tribute to the best of OOTP 24 and what they had to offer us. I put out a form a couple weeks ago, ran it on my channel, and I had you guys fill out your responses to some of the questions. And it's not only our Waggy Awards, it's your Waggy Awards as you guys made the choices for this week's winner. We have special drops. Yes, we have 3 hours of drops. So you can stay on for, 3 hours and get drops every 15 minutes and then every half hour and maybe double drops. I'm not sure how it works, but those are set up. We have some special guests coming on a little bit later. And of course, we have some giveaways. Well, you know what, gentlemen? All award shows always start off with an award right off the bat. So let's go and present our very first award.
I thought we started with a musical number.
Yeah, I was already.
Oh, that's coming later. That's
Those
coming
damn
later.
Yankees, why can't we beat them?
Dodgers suck once again.
Hey, none of that. Oh, Shohei.
Oh, yeah, we got to wait till more people get here before the big musical number. No one's right here. I mean, the seats are still half empty. All right.
I've seen the musical Damn Yankees. Jerry Lewis was the devil. It was fantastic.
Yes, I heard you talking about Jerry Lewis and
well, there are other reasons he's the devil, sure, but
and the Rat Pack. But you know what? We're going to start with a 10-pack giveaway before we do the first award. Let's reward those here that are here early. So in just a minute, you're going to have the opportunity to put !enter, !ticket into the chat. We're going to give away 10 packs for OOTP 24. It's still for 24, not giving away the 25 packs quite yet because those aren't in the system. So !enter, !ticket for your chance to win those 10 packs and pull that Adrian Beltre that you're missing. EVC, do you have Adrian Beltre?
I have him on the Dodgers theme team. Don't have him on the main.
Ezra, do you have Adrian Beltre?
No, I have Daddy Wags.
All right.
All you need.
And I have Dave Steeb, so that's all that matters. Who needs Adrian Beltre? So we all have our personal preferences. It is time for the first award. EVC, you're the best dressed here, so you get to present the very first Waggy. Take it away.
Wait.
Pull a Pacino here.
Wait.
Name a winner.
I don't think I got any of the notes here, Laptop Hound. You just told me to show up.
Just can you read? I know
I can read. Yes.
Best of times. Okay.
I mean, I thought I had a teleprompter or something. Teleprompter?
The teleprompter is like over in one of those directions over there.
I like that can you read was a question.
The most feared opponent in top tournament players goes to.
Okay. So one of the questions was, who do you fear playing in tournaments? And to do it fairly, because, I didn't want to leave anyone out that is considered a top tournament player. All I did was look at the OOTP 24 list of who they had as winning the most tournaments. Are they the best? Who knows? But those are the names that we went with. So EVC, read off our nominees.
I can't work in these conditions. I'll be in my trailer.
Stand in.
I'm reading the teleprompter. I'm seeing on the right here. It's thank you, Nasbase, for the help there. The Oxford Rebels, Mark in MS. The Pennsylvania Whips of Brydov. The Taylor Kelsey of Equestrian. Or E-Question. I like Equestrian. The E6 Flying Tigers of Rab 8133. The Oceanside Hitmen of Kip. Adorable Red Pandas of Nate. The Bookmart Berry Cats of Drew Drosh. And the Mill Basin Yankees. I'm really giving these glasses a workout here. Rich Rock. The Forest Hills Hilltoppers of Hill Walensky and Cheap excuse me, I was going to cheapskate. Chesapeake
Jeez.
Woody's hotel. Where did this list come from?
Apparently, EDC Lap missed those streams where you were talking about how you needed to stop reading tiny type on a screen.
I can't work in these conditions.
You know what?
It's doctor's note.
Adversity makes you a better man. And I thought, who best to read off the long list of first nominees than a guy coming off like a 10-hour stream?
Or
There you go.
who most needs to be a better man than EVC?
Well, there you go. Yeah. Who does? All right. And I'm not familiar with a lot of these teams. I'm familiar with the Mill Basin Yankees who play in the 5L. I've come across them. You guys have come across them. I've heard of the Hitmen. I've heard of Taylor Kelsey. So I think a lot of these are, as Mr. Audit says, a lot of quick tournament players that play quicks and win a lot of tournaments that way. Again, not necessarily the best, but the ones that have been the most successful based on their entries. All right. Well, let's open up that envelope. You got your envelope there? You got the envelope, BVC? Did you not read my instructions? Where's the golden envelope?
You just said to have this ready.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait, I have the envelope. I'll just pass it over to you.
You told me just to show up and put on a nice suit.
Okay, pass it over to EVC there. Pass it over. Pass it up to him. There, EVC, reach down.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. We've got the invisible envelope here. All right.
I opened it.
Right.
The accounting firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe has put all this together.
All right. Yes. Very famous and very wealthy accounting firm. Okay, so EVC, you can read this part.
I've got it figured out. I've got my prescription better. Okay. And the Waggy goes to 56.3%. Congratulations, 56.3% for winning the first Waggy of the show. It's amazing. 56.3% had such an amazing tournament year. Just went, the Oceanside Hitman of Kip. Congratulations, Kip, on winning that one.
You guys are getting
7.5% really had a good year.
And 8.8%, it has alliteration. It had everything,
True,
but not the win.
Yeah. That was my vote.
Why do you think I chose these guys? They're quick thinking. They should be on Whose Line Is It Anyway? The things that they come up with on the spot. This is not scripted, folks. This is not scripted.
Obviously not.
What?
Okay, so there is our test Waggy. So I put up the bar chart or the, whatever it is, a graph, a circle
Graphs,
thing.
Numbers.
Yeah. I put that up, and that's the percentage of votes that the winner received on the ballot.
Oh, this is in case there's controversy, huh?
Yes. So yeah. Kip with 4 Ps, not 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or even 10 Ps, but Kip with 4 Ps and the Oceanside Hitman wins our first Waggy of the broadcast with 56.3% of the vote. Congratulations to Kip. All right.
Cut to the shot of Charles politely applauding and trying not to look angry that he wasn't nominated. Golf clap.
There you go. That if Charles was clapping, that's what I would imagine it would sound like.
That was a smattering of applause.
That was. Well, we're not the Oscars. I mean, everyone's still hungover from last night's Oscars. We're not that.
We've got 154 people watching.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to have a smattering.
That's pretty much how many watched the Oscars last night, right? So we're close.
Whoa!
I didn't even know it was on. There was another award show?
Yeah. They give out these little gold statues.
I was rehearsing for this. I don't know where you guys were.
You were rehearsing?
Yeah.
I just told to show up, have a cocktail, hang out.
You didn't rehearse enough, Ezra.
I never do.
All right. Before we move on, again, we're here to kind of celebrate and look at the best of OOTP 24. So let's go around the triangular table here, and we'll start with Ezra. You're a rookie. You're a rookie at this streamer business. You started at the beginning of OOTP 24. For those of you that may have joined OOTP late, believe it or not, it may look like Ezra's a professional and been here for a long time. But
Only
this is
'cause
his
I'm
first
old, white,
year.
and fat.
Yeah, this is his first year. I mean, the cats are in there. He's on late at night. He's got Squirrel, monitoring him to make sure he behaves. And tell us a little bit about your OOTP 24 experience, your ups, your downs, your sideways. How will you remember OOTP 24?
Honestly, I didn't do tournaments until I started getting into the 5L. And so that's the big thing that I'm going to remember from 24 is uh, both the imperfect drafts that we started doing and the bounties that you guys do. And the 5L really made me kind of enjoy tournaments, which is a way I had never played them before that. And it's a really fun way to experience the game. I'm mainly almost exclusively a base game player, but the tournament stuff really drew me in.
Cool. And how about from a streaming perspective? Your first year, you've gone through your kind of rookie initiation. How was that experience for you from the beginning all the way up to kind of where you are now? What advice, now that you've been through it and you're, in the sophomore year, what advice would you give to people wanting to stream OOTP?
I think the advice is simple: do it. And like the barrier to entry is so low, and this community is so supportive and so great at giving advice and helping with things that you could literally do, and trust me, I do zero extra work and just stream the game, and that's my job. I'm the human rain delay. But you could do no extra work and just have a camera and the game and be streaming. You could do this whole thing. It's super easy. I would love. I said this on the very first time Lap had me on the show. I would love to see more streamers that don't look like us. I would love to see more young folk, more women, more people of color, more LGBT, just more representation. Because I know from the Discord that and from, we have Yukari and that sort of thing, but we have women that enjoy and play this game. I'd love to see them getting on stream. I'd love to see young people getting involved and streaming, and especially people of color. Shout out Nazbase, who is our as a Jew, I'm diversity right now for the OOTP streamers. So we need to work on that. That's something we could work on.
Oh, yes. And Cody, we look fresh as long as these guys above me here don't start getting fresh. I'm in the lower bunk. They're in the top bunk up there.
Rachel's not here. She's at work. So.
Oh, okay. So no one's monitoring you. Is someone watching over you?
Is this your X-rays or something? What is it? Are we looking at your femur? What is it?
What? Who are we talking to?
Background there that looks like it's like an out of focus X-ray, or like when you go to the eye doctor and they take that close up picture.
Oh yeah. In the background of us, it's like the background behind the three of us.
It's a little bit of, smoke, a little bit of haze.
To
give some ambiance. Okay, we can take off that and we can put on the white smoke and white haze. There you go. We got a variety. It
looks so different.
We can go Matrix if you want. If we can do a little bit of Matrix.
Man, the production values are what I think is baseball. So impressive.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that, Ezra. Let's go to the man in the tux, the man in the tie up over, I don't know, one of those directions there. I don't know if my camera is mirroring or not, but one of those ways. Who's already in the sauce. He's already in the sauce today, guys. EVC OOTP 24. You've of course been around. This is, I think, your third year streaming already. So you've seen things evolve over the past 3 seasons. What will you remember OOTP 24? Give us some of your highlights.
I enjoyed PT Live a great deal. I enjoyed Spotties, which changed the entire market for better or worse, depending on your opinion. I got to Perfect League and stayed a week. which was insane. I didn't think I was going to get the perfect league this year. And we had 286 different theme teams this year. Over 150 theme teams got a championship at one level, between rookie all the way up to gold or diamond. So pretty exciting year overall in OTP 24. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we got in this new one. Combinator this, baby. I don't know. Just let's go. Let's combine.
And how about from a streaming perspective? How is this year different from your previous years of streaming? Do you notice any?
Yeah, it's been the hardest thing is there's so many great streamers. I can't watch everything. It's just so great. I counted 18 different affiliates this year, and so there's just been so much great content being created. It's keeps you on your toes. Gotta keep on moving up a little bit more and keep it interesting. So I've had fun doing guess the sets and just constantly trying to figure ways to evolve and make it kind of fun and engaging for people. So I'm looking forward to
Guess the set is another thing that got me to think about the cards in the game in a totally different way. And so I love Guess the Set. I entered all and shot. Somehow I won twice. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. But Guess the Set. If you aren't playing that, it's a really kind of fun way to think about the cards and the content that Spore is putting out in a different way.
Yeah, I like trying to go through and figure it out. I've got tons of bunk too. Gabagoo Luigi helped me figure out bunk. So I think that's great addition and extending the brand. So thank you, Gabagoo Luigi, a little bit. I am known now for bunk far and wide, so I appreciate it.
Yes, the Guess the Set was a nice new feature on your stream. I think I won once, and then I tied for first with Ezra, who beat me on some like silly tiebreaker, like timestamp. Like, of course, Ezra is like, oh, got to get in within the first 3 seconds so I can get that timestamp. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, it was really fun and really engaging with the community, getting Guess the Set, and it's always challenging at the beginning. And thankfully, OOTP, as the year went on, started to give the teaser, a little bit early to help, so you're not trying to do this an hour beforehand, right?
That's the fun. That's the fun part. Trying to squeeze it in.
We need a special Waggy for EVC and the amount of work that he does to put together all the theme team friend lists and all of the Guess the Set. I mean, look, I show up, I turn on my camera and I just start blathering. EVC and LAP are making slide presentations. They've got, X-ray pictures behind them, stuff like that. So, the work you do, EVC, I really appreciate. As somebody who started doing a theme team this year and did Guess the Set, I really appreciate how easy and how simple all of your hard work makes it for everybody else.
I do it for the community. You guys are awesome. The creativity, everyone's been awesome with it, and I just have fun doing it. It's a passion project for me. So I thank you very much for the kind words. And again, it is wacky. I think about how much time I put into all the slides, but I think it's fun. I think if everyone's having fun with it, that's what I care about. That's the key.
Well, and to be fair, Ezra, do we really know he puts the work in? He always mentions his better 3/4. Is there someone behind the scenes? I want to see a video of EVC actually working one day, because
it's just me sitting on the couch.
Yeah, he might be that anchorman that has everything scripted for him.
His fingers are a little weird. Maybe he is the second streamer abusing AI art.
Oh, there's go.
There's at least 6 or 7 fingers.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 6 fingers, Ezra. I think you're right. Warbot has some great strategy for you, Ezra. There, if you want to work on.
Have you met me?
There.
We're talking about Alf before I start talking about baseball.
Yeah, but that's like 15 minutes. That's
all right. I don't filibuster. Charles is like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. He's falling asleep at the podium and just talking because I don't.
Yeah, he's using child labor, Gabagoo. Child labor in the EVC household. I'm going to file a complaint with, what do you guys have down in the States there? The child labor board or something?
I wish I had some child labor to help me out on stuff. I really don't. He's got a full-time job, and My better three quarters is always working. So, but I do Underdog saying his favorite stream was the Saturday morning where I was hungover, wrapped in a snuggly. So
Isn't that every Saturday morning? I don't know.
I get out of the way on Fridays with Warbot going for 4 hours. I just there's no place for me to stream, so I went to Saturday morning.
Who had Snuggie on their bingo card for the first product placement of the stream?
No, I was selling. I am doing a EVC attire. What is it? Somebody had a.
Was that a Letterman? You tried to do a Letterman there.
Yeah, it's a little Letterman. Worn by EVC. Buy this suit.
Wait a minute. You're selling the clothes off your back? Is that?
Hey, I'm not making really that much money doing streaming. I really am not. This is just for fun. So
I'm losing money.
Dr. Dynastic can sell every single pixel on his screen. I'm going to sell my clothes.
Hey, look! All you have to do is buy this meal kit and sell it to 7 other people.
We've got the exclusive Waggy Award NFT on the screen here. If anyone would like to buy this one-of-a-kind NFT, please DM me later, and starting bid will be at 1 million Bitcoin. All right, 1 million Bitcoin for this exclusive. And stay tuned. I hear EVC is going to upgrade his streams this year from a Snuggie to a onesie. So stay tuned. Whoa. It's going to be quite the year for the Saturday streams.
Are there twosies?
Are there? Well, Ezra, this is still a family show. Okay, still a family show. All right, guys. We let's draw our winner for our early bird 10 packs here. Let's bring that up.
I want see who our winner is. I want this to be another one where only people on the stream win.
Go 56%. It could be full sweep. It's like the Oppenheimer Barbie of the Oscars.
I voted for 8.8%.
Do our 10-second countdown, Ezra.
Rob Deere just failed to enter for some reason. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The last 5 is walking. 5, 4, 3, 2. This watch 1.
Usually in the Hawk Report, when I had Warbot do that, we had to go into a couple commercial breaks because it took a while to do that 10 seconds.
The number 10 exists.
All right. Congratulations to the winner. Goes out to
winner.
Rob Deere in the headlights.
What?
See, Ezra mentions your name and you become famous. Ezra. I hope you get some commission for that.
Ezra. It doesn't work.
I think bad things happen when we repeat your name 3 times, I think.
Oh, they're coming for you.
In my own mirror. Hey, it's an EVC stream now.
Everyone, a moment of silence for New York City, please.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Come on.
People like home, back on a New York groove. It's all good.
We got the emotes coming in. All right. Well, guys, we are going to head off to our first break here. When we come back, we've got some more Waggies to give out, some more giveaways, some more contests, and stay tuned because later on we're going to have our own very special game show. Maybe a couple of them. I don't know. I asked Ezra to organize one. We'll see how that goes.
So you said we got s'mores coming up?
Yeah.
I cannot wait for s'mores.
I heard
I love s'mores.
Get your fires built. We have some s'mores coming up. All right.
Fonzie is coming on the stream.
Just go do something, guys. We'll be back.
What's that, an envelope?
You're muted. All right, we are back here. It is 11:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I know New York changes their clock, right? You guys had to change your clock ahead?
Yes.
Yeah. How about San Francisco? Are they in that club too?
Yes, I was so glad to lose an hour of weekend.
Yeah. It's always, November when that comes around. It used to be like first week in October, and then they moved it back a month. And I'm like, oh, we got to wait another month to get that hour back.
Well, you know what happened during during the Bush administration years. I think the Halloween candy companies and the barbecue people pushed it back, so it goes past Halloween, so there's more light during Halloween. So that's why
Barbecue people, big barbecue.
So you can do more late night barbecuing
with some s'mores. We got s'mores. I'll bring them. I got the s'mores, folks.
There you go.
Good.
Well, tonight, guys, we have the finale of the road to the release, right? We've got Spore coming on at 9 p.m. Eastern, I believe, on Twitch. What's that?
We may be done by then.
Only if Warbot comes on. Warbot, bets are off if Warbot comes on. 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Spore coming on, and who knows how long he's going to be on, but he is going to be coming on here for the Road to Release finale at 9 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we had Dr. Dynastic doing the interviews with Marcus, with Will, with Matt Arnold, with Rich Grisham, and now we get to find out what the combinator is and everything else that goes along with OOTP. Well, let's go.
Know that Doc can play softball as well as baseball.
Socks?
Softball.
Oh, softball. Who can play softball?
He was I was implying that he wasn't asking the hard questions.
Oh.
You got to be more direct, Ezra.
Yeah, read a book.
He's like, Dr. Dynastic is like, is there any other thing you can tell us? And Marcus is like, no, that'll come later.
Just could you in 20 words tell us how great you really are?
Well, speaking of great, let's get back to the award show here, because every award show, has official people, accountants, lawyers that keep and tabulate everything for us. So just so there's no shenanigans and funny business going on, we got to keep this legit. So all of our votes in the Waggies have been tabulated and secured by our legal firm, Price, Waterhouse, and Grisham. They've got all the official envelopes. They've got their little briefcases, and they did a little press junket promoting the show last night. And just so you know that Rich was out there with his ballots and his suitcase. He was ready to go and present our envelopes to us this morning. So thank you to Rich and to your lovely sidekick over there for tabulating these results for us. And like they do in award shows, whenever they announce this, they bring on the accountants. Well, we don't have both of the accountants here, but we do have one of them. Welcome from Waterhouse, Price, and Grisham. Grisham, how you doing?
That's what I wanted on.
Ezra wants to ask all the hard questions right now. I've got a briefcase and I've got my lawyers, so we can end my career right now in one fell swoop if you want to.
So it's not a conflict of interest to have the guy who runs all of the programming for OOTP tabulating the awards? I'm just gonna.
No.
My lawyers are telling me not to answer that question.
Rich, I can just mute Ezra just like that. Just give me the thumbs up and I can just put him on mute. I have the power. All right.
I just love that Ezra wants Dr. Dynastic to ask us really hard-hitting journalistic questions when we're trying to, just promote the game. I love that. I love that.
That's why I'm not in PR.
If it was EVC asking questions, he would be like, so the first set coming out on TWIP Thursday.
Right. Then I wouldn't have to answer my lawyers. I'd just have to answer to Paul Spore. And I'm not sure that one is any tougher than the other.
Yes.
How many Hall of Fame cards will we have this year?
All of them.
All of them. I thought maybe.
Not all of the Hall of Fame cards. I mean, not all of the Hall of Fame. Just all of the cards in our Hall of Fame set, you'll get all of them.
There we go.
Okay.
Somewhere there's a secret
Superb.
trove of cards that only Rich and Sporer get. You know.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Grisham,
Yes,
thanks first of all for coming on the show and joining us. And
Classing
I
the
asked
place up.
the other two gentlemen, you get a chance to ask Rich one question later. Okay, I'm the teacher here. You get one question of the guest. Mr. Grisham, I asked the guests, how will they remember OOTP 24? I mean, you've been at this for a long time. You've seen versions come and go. You've been here from the start of Perfect Team. You've seen it evolve. What will you remember OOTP 24 for?
I will remember what I think is probably the best turnaround in the history of Perfect Team. Meaning, when it launched, the first 4 to 6 weeks, there was a lot of Sturm und Drang about the cards and about limited editions and about the ability to get the kind of cards that people want and stuff like that. And over the course of the season, I don't know that I've ever seen a collective happiness quotient improve like we did from the start of Perfect Team 24 to when the final set of content came out. And I think that's a combination of a lot of things, right? Number one, Paul Sporer absolutely positively crushed it as he continued to really understand what's going on in the world, in the tournament world, in the league world. I think the addition of spotlight packs allowed people to really be able to have a chance to focus on the kind of cards that they want to get. And I think that our Yule log that we did over the holidays was a huge hit. And I think that plus stability of the technology all combined to, over the course of the year, really just I felt it. Like, it's hard to quantify it, but I just felt the community happier and more involved than ever. Still arguing all the time, but arguing about the things you want to argue about, right? Like, not about things that you don't want to argue about. So I'm just going to remember Perfect Team 24 as really sort of transforming over the course of a year into a really good, happy place by the time the final content set came out.
Yeah, you have to give Sporer props. I mean, he really reached out to different members of the community, played the game deeply, understood that there are holes, and really curating those lower end cards that didn't happen in the past. No aspersion or anything else, but it's just such a great, amazing improvement, making all these different tournaments interesting and valuable at different levels. I just have to give him lots of props because it definitely trial by fire and fire hose and learning, but it's been it was really a great year of content.
Yeah, I was excited that we finally got Tigers cards.
I don't think that'll change. I think that'll continue.
Yeah, I noticed too the lower, like I'm always promoting the lower levels, and in the past we get a dump of irons and a dump of bronze in 100, 200 all at once, and this year I felt they got special attention with this Tuesday treasure trove, and then some of the tournaments that we promoted.
The tournament treasure trove that Tuesday, the T4, as you got to know, was it's a relatively small thing, but again, the another thing that I love about that tournament trove is that it gives Paul an opportunity to dive deep into each card, why the card is what it is, where the card came from, why it exists, what level it's meant for, right? And it changed the conversation. And I'm not saying it was a bad conversation, but for most of the life of Perfect Team, when discussing the cards, it was always, does this play in Perfect League? And I don't know about you guys, but Perfect League is like way off in the distance for a guy like me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get to Perfect League.
I don't play in Perfect League.
But so, like, to me, it's obviously exciting when a card that is, slathered in blue comes out. That's amazing, and it's great. But the conversation shifted from these cards playing perfectly to, oh, well, here's where this card will play. Here's where this card will play. And it completely changed the conversation. And Paul's T4 played a huge part in that. That's another example of why I think that the overall happiness quotient was so much higher at the end of the content set this year than ever before. And I think that's leading into a lot of, there's always excitement for Perfect Team at this time of the year, but just from my surveying, it feels like the excitement for this year's Perfect Team is higher than ever.
Yeah, I would completely agree. And I know, you're constantly, when I'm watching your pop-up streams and your interview with Dr. Dynastic, first and foremost, you mentioned the community. That was the first thing you wanted to talk about. Community, whether that's the streamers, the players, the Discord, the forums, like the whole community. And I really feel your passion about how strong this community is. And I think that the thing that stood out to me the most is you said you've been in the video game industry a while, and what drew you to OOTP, you said it was the best at something. Mm-hmm. And you wanted to be part of a game that was the best at something. Can you kind of go over that one more time?
I absolutely can. So, I was working with Marcus and the team as a sort of an advisor for a few years. When I first got into, my career as it was, I worked for a very large consulting organization, and it was known for being a really good consulting organization, and it was, and it still is. And then I went to a very small software developer who I got to know the co-founders, and I realized after talking to them and talking to people that the product that they had come up with was truly the best in the business. And I was part of growing that company from a few $1 million a year to selling it, for a little bit more than that. And it was because it was the best product in the market in that space. And it taught me a really valuable lesson. If you can be associated with the best product, whether it's a video game, whether it's a car, whether it's a guitar, whatever it is, if you have the opportunity to work with and for an organization that makes truly the best of whatever that is, those opportunities don't come along very often. So when I had the opportunity to join the company full time, it was relatively easy because I knew with everything else, right? If you're starting with a great product, if you're starting with the best version of something that's in the market, all that other stuff can get tidied up, fixed, modified. But if you're starting with a product that isn't great or is not the best, you can have the best marketing. You can have the best, you can have the big budgets. You can have all of this stuff. But if the product itself doesn't deliver high quality, none of that other stuff really matters. And so knowing that out of the park baseball, and it was like that when I got here, right? I can't make any claim that I contributed to the product being the best baseball strategy game on the market. But that's one of the big reasons that I joined. And the other big reason I joined was because I've learned the lesson, and I know you guys have all learned this too. Working with and for good people is a lot better than working with and for people that aren't great. And again, I've done a few things in my career, and I've worked with some great people, and I've worked for some people that I wouldn't categorize that way. And Marcus Heinsohn is the definition of good people. Not only does he care about his product, but he cares about his team. He has fought for a long time for the best for his employees. And again, being able to work with somebody like that, I had no qualms about it. So it was a combination of, working with the best product and working for a good person made, it, and I don't regret it, right? Like it's proven to be the right decision. And it's just, I'm thrilled every single time I get to talk about out of the park baseball, because the people who know the game are like, oh, I know that game. That's the game where you can control everything and it gives you the right results and it does all this stuff for you. So very long-winded stammering answer, but I'm excited about this stuff.
You fit right in, Rich. You fit right in. Long-winded is the theme for today.
And no, anytime you're on, I feel the authenticity of what you're saying, and not like a used car salesman trying to sell you like an old jalopy. Like it generally comes out as being authentic. So thank you for everything you've done for myself as a streamer, other streamers, and we have you. We have to give you a chance to present a couple awards here. So EVC had a little difficulty reading off the screen, so
Let me get
hopefully
my
we'll be
award.
able to read the prompts here, Mr. Grisham. So we are going to present our next award for the Waggies. Go ahead,
right.
Mr. Grisham.
All right. So the category is, what was your favorite new Perfect Team addition? Not edition, addition, as in add.
And your nominees are?
My nominees are Perfect Team Plus,
All right.
Perfect Team Live, Spotlight Packs, or Ballpark Choice.
EVC, what would your choice be here?
I mean, the Spotties helped me get into Perfect League eventually. So, like,
Humble
I gotta
brag.
go with Spotties. But I enjoyed PT Live a lot too. That was a lot of fun. It was a whole new way of playing the game and kept me more connected to the day to day and real life baseball too. So,
All right.
tough choice for me.
Ezra, how about you?
I really like Ballpark Choice. I was gonna pick PT Plus, but then I have a feeling it's just not gonna win. I don't know why.
Okay. And what do you think the community chose here, Rich?
You know, these are all, well, PT Live was not controversial. Certainly when PT Plus was announced, it was super controversial if my Discord messages and email inbox are measures of such a thing. I know Spotlight Packs are certainly discussion worthy. Some people love them. Some people did not love them. Some people liked what they did for the economy. Some people did not like what they perceived they did for the economy. So I know there's some back and forth. I think Ballpark Choice was probably certainly not controversial. I think the community overall will pick Spotlight Packs, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's not the winner. But if I had to guess, I would say Spotlight Packs.
Okay. And we did have over 80 entries. So, Mr. Grisham,
And the Waggy goes to,
with 39.5% of the overall.
39.5. And the winner is Perfect Team Live.
Wow.
Good. That's good. I'm glad. And the reason I'm
Perfect.
glad is because Perfect Team Live is coming back bigger and better than ever this year.
Why don't you put up the winner first and then the percent?
No, we got to keep it suspenseful. It's
No,
like
the percentages are the winners. The percentages, numbers in this game. This game is all about the numbers. You know that by
Right.
now.
Excellent point.
my modeler friend said, put up the numbers first. Okay.
Your
All
modeler
right.
friend also said do a 10-hour stream.
PT Live is the winner, but you see that there were, it wasn't completely one-sided. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. We've got one more award for you to give out here.
All right. Oh, this is good.
Oh,
I mean,
good
this
one.
is exciting. Oh, this is something else I probably should have thought about. The Legends cards. We had by far more Legend photo player cards than ever before, which is really exciting. All right. So the category is favorite photo Legends card. And the nominees are Dick Allen, Ozzie Smith, Raleigh Fingers, Brett Saberhagen, Dave Stieb, Amos Otis, Louis Tiant.
And this put a big smile on my face. Not just the Dave Stieb, but just all these cards. Just all of a sudden, I think the first one might have been, was it Raleigh Fingers or Brett
No,
Saber?
Amos Otis.
Yeah,
Amos
Amos
Otis.
was the first
Was it
one.
Amos, the first
Yeah.
one?
The one
How
that
did
I've
this-
never seen.
How did this come about, Rich? Like, was it a complex process trying to get live pictures on historical cards?
So the short answer is it came out it just from a lot of discussions and research. We have, through our awesome partnerships with Major League Baseball and with the Players Association, we have sort of an ever revolving access to various, sorts of things. And via the Alumni Association, we have certain rights to certain players, and then we were able to procure those images. So, it's the kind of thing that evolves and changes every year. And this year we were able to really, I feel like, optimize our usage of them to deliver these things. Because, you know, what I ask myself is, you know, do you think anybody spent, you know, a whole heck of a lot more time or money on Perfect Team because of these photos on the cards? Probably not. But do you think a whole lot of people had smiles on their faces when they opened these packs and saw these cards? And I think the answer is yes. And so anytime that we can ever sort of do something like that, we want to do it. So I'm just happy that it happened, and I'm happy that we're building on it. And, you know, it's a lot of fun to see, you know, that. I mean, how awesome is that Ozzie Smith card? Now, I will say my personal favorite Photo Legends card is not actually one of these nominees. It's not a complaint. It's merely an observation. I love the John Tudor 4th of July card with the American flag and Tudor. Now, I also, as a baseball fan, I hate John Tudor because he basically eliminated my Mets in 1985. But that's a story for another day. But when I first saw that card and the Giambi 4th of July card, that was, I sort of went, whoa, this is something new. We've never done anything like this. So
yeah,
those were cool.
That was the first.
Also, props for the live photos too, because that really made live cards, you know, when you added in the action shots and the live cards, that was a really fun addition that, you know, kind of brought a little more life back to some live cards that maybe we had put aside for a while. Cool. I'm glad.
Yeah. And yeah, there were many other choices. You had the home run derby champion Vlad Guerrero Jr. that was there.
Fun. Yep.
I think even Vlad Sr. wasn't Vlad Sr. A late card that had his real image on it as well. So yeah, there were many great cards. All right, let's present our winner here.
All right, and the Waggy goes to
with
20.7% of the vote. Close race. And the winner is
Salmon.
It's got to be Ozzie. There it is. Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
Fantastic. Yeah. I love it.
The funny thing is, that's the one card that I thought was actually drawn. It looks like it could be a cartoon.
Right. No, that is an actual photograph, though. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so many positive messages on the Discord when these cards came out. Like, you just I didn't see any negativity at all with these cards. People love the action shots. So there we go. The Waggy goes to Ozzie Smith, and second place actually was the Dick Allen came in second. So
such a great card.
I have to find out, Rich, did you actually take the photos of the folks from the All-Star game?
No, I did not. My you know, first century iPhone would not have taken a high enough quality for that.
But you were the mastermind behind the Corey Seager double photo, right?
Well, I don't know that I would use the word mastermind when talking about me, but I did have, you know, we all occasionally will have moments, right? And that was moments like, hey, wait, because they were like, well, what do we use this? Do we use that? What if we do both? Right? It was a why not both me moment, and everyone kind of went, why not? Let's give it a shot. We did. So I will take a little bit of credit for that. Yes.
Yeah, that was such a great, you know, seeing the double photo was just so much fun. So
yeah.
Hats off.
All it needed was like the Kmart photo background.
Exactly. I was thinking about, I was in Arizona at spring training a couple of weeks ago doing some work for some of the other games that I represent. And I had a chance to briefly meet Corey Seager. And I was this close to saying, hey, Corey, you know, you had one of the coolest looking cards in our game. And then I decided not to say that because he would have just looked at me like, what are you talking about, dude? So
Corey looks like that to everybody he talks to. It's like,
by the way, Corey Seager, incredibly nice person.
Cool.
Stick around as Rich will tell you which baseball player is a huge jerk after this.
I have a list.
You gotta make a theme team.
And I will never divulge that list for my entire life.
We don't know why Rich made this theme team, but the names on it are very mysterious.
It's like the DVD. Stay tuned for the extras on the special edition copy. Rich, before we let you go, just a couple more things. Road to release, ending off tonight with Spores content. Anything you want to mention about, you know, what we can look forward to tonight and the upcoming weeks?
Yeah. So tonight, obviously, Paul will do a deep dive into a lot about what's going on with Perfect Team 25 this year. I would love to just spoil the whole thing, and I don't mean in a negative way. I'm just so excited about it. But I want to, I have already put the Combinator out there, which has caused a whole bunch of conversations to happen. So Paul's going to do a whole breakdown tonight on what Perfect Team is going to be about. There's also going to be a little bit of a bonus interview with Paul that Dr. Dynastic is going to do that is not on that official list. So that'll be coming and that'll be fun. And then Paul's also going to do it this week in Perfect Team on Thursday. So there's at least 3 things happening. And then I can also tell you that at some point this week, there will be the official unveiling of the trailer for Out of the Park Baseball 25, which is coming a little bit later than it typically has, but that's okay. And we'll be officially unveiling the trailer very likely this week. I'll be very surprised if it's not this week.
And,
Okay, there you go.
I mean,
Chat.
I've been impressed how I think Road to Release this year has been the biggest one I've seen for an OOTP, and you've done a really nice job in sort of building excitement and, letting things out in a properly PR tiered manner.
Well, thank you for saying that. I have gotten some comments that are the opposite of that, so I'm glad that you said that very much. I feel a little better.
I'm just enjoying your music picks on your Instagram posts, Rich.
I am so glad that you're saying that because no one said a word about that, and I've been trying to pick the right song. Oh, you just made my day, EVC. That's awesome.
The exciting part about this is Rich is our first guest who can play himself off.
Well, speaking of time to leave, before we leave, Mr. Grisham, we have a giveaway to do. And thanks to the fine folk at OOTP and OOTP Developments and Mr. Rich Grisham, we have a copy of Out of the Park Baseball 25 that we are going to give away. And we may give away another copy a little bit later too. And so what I asked you guys to do for participating in the Waggy Awards and filling out the form, I said we're going to do some giveaways if you filled out a form and participated. And thank you to the 80 plus people that did. We have all your entries here. We're going to shuffle them a few times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
I noticed EBC in there.
Yeah, he doesn't get to win. He doesn't qualify.
Either and laptop wins. What?
Yeah, no. Yeah. All right. Let's find out who will win a copy of the version of OOTP 25, and that is going to go to Makadkar.
How many? What percent of the vote did he get, Lap?
17.5% of the vote. So Makadkar is the winner. I will reach out to Makadkar and find out the information. And it won't come today. Give it a few days until OOTP can have these codes generated. But there is our first winner. We're going to remove Makadkar from that list, and we'll give out another one a little bit later.
And if they want a Steam versus a direct code too, right? So
okay, we'll find out
either or.
Exactly. Steam, of course, they won't get to play the base version or the beta version, but they'll still get it on Steam. Okay, last thing is just from the streamer community, on behalf of Ezra, EVC, myself, and even some of the new affiliates, we want to thank you for giving us the resources, the time like you did today, the energy, the passion for OOTP. And one of our newest affiliates actually is with us today. Don't Cut the D Block Dragon is with us. He's going to take your spot when you leave here. Awesome. And D Block Dragon is streaming on Sundays and maybe a few other times. So thank you from all of the streamers here. Ezra, anything you want to say to Rich in closing?
I've got a hard-hitting question. Is that no one will answer that because it can't be answered, but is the replay engine, graphical engine, different than the actual play engine? Because I notice when I'm playing in the game, you'll get a weird graphical anomaly, and then you'll watch the replay, and the graphical anomaly isn't there.
So that is a technical question. I don't want to answer it incorrectly.
I
don't want to answer it incorrectly, so I won't answer. But I will say that the there's a core separation between the gameplay engine and the visual representation of what the gameplay engine produces. But when it comes to the replays and all that stuff, that is, that's 3D programming stuff that I can barely even describe much more than what I just said right now.
And I also want to say that, Rich, you have been so supportive to a dumb guy who just said, hey, this looks like fun. So it's much appreciated. You and Nicolino and Spore and everybody do so much to make us look better than we really are, and we appreciate it.
Well, I mean, first of all, thank you. But really, I mean, you guys, the streamer community, the streamer affiliates in particular, are so valuable to everybody, right? You're valuable to us because, it's a way for us to just every single day check in and see what's going on. What are people talking about, right? Like, there's tremendous value in that. There's tremendous value. Like, I can't tell you how many new people have told me, I don't see any other community like this where, you got people 3, 4, 5 hours a day playing the game, talking about the game in different ways, right? Like the value that you guys, the streamer affiliates, bring to the community it cannot be overstated. So the thank you is right back to you, everybody here, and all of the streamer affiliates and all the people who watch the affiliates. I mean, there's the only way that this thing happens, right? The only way that this thing happens is with the community. And you guys are at the top of the community in terms of communicating with us and with them and in playing the game. I just can't overstate how incredibly thankful I am to you for what you do as an extension of the community and the tip of that spear. So the thanks goes right back to you.
Who would have thought that a little sim game with numbers and statistics could be streamed so successfully?
They told me it couldn't be done. And I'll never forget, I had multiple people tell me when I first started that you can't stream out of the park baseball. It doesn't work. I was like, oh yeah, watch me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look how wrong Cavacom was.
D-Block, do you have any comment, question before we let Rich go?
No, I don't talk to New Jersey Devil fans.
That's fair. That's fair. And look, a lot of us Devils fans aren't talking to each other either.
With Connor's jaw broken, I don't talk to Devil fans.
Weirdly, the New Jersey Devils don't talk to New Jersey Devil fans either.
Nope, not especially this season. Oof, yikes.
EVC?
I just want to say I'm so glad, Rich, that you've come off the ledge. I remember driving in Montana on my vacation and listening to you on a podcast, and just the sheer despair you had at that point during the year. And so I feel I'm happy to see you're still with us and hanging out. I am so excited to see what partnerships you're going to keep on bringing. That's always exciting, new, fun stuff. Gives the content crew and us so much to talk about and enjoy. So thank you, as always, for all that you do for the community. And I have to say, man, there's nothing I enjoy more than those little pop-up streams you do during the year, getting to hear you play the guitar at the end, and hope all is good. You still got that gig on Friday nights and getting that nice Italian food, and we appreciate you, man. We really do.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I did. Who knew this was such a hard business? I just, every time I tell people, yeah, I'm in video games, like, oh wow, that must be a lot of fun. You must get to play games all day. You must be raking in the money. I'm like, okay, sure, you can think that, go for it. It's the hardest business I've ever been in, but it's also like the most rewarding when things go well and you make that right connection and things are happening well. There's nothing like it. You know what I mean? Like, just being able to see so many delighted people makes the challenges around it worth it every single time.
All right.
I remember when Rich learned about zone rating. It was a beautiful moment on stream.
That was great. And it was EVC who was telling me all about it too. He's like, sort by ZR. I'm like, what? What is this? Oh my God.
No more.
Heavens open. Yeah, it was crazy.
Nomar was Nomar on your team.
He's never played for me since. Been gone ever since.
Oh, it's the musical number.
Every show, every award show has a musical interlude at some point. And I don't know, Mr. Grisham, if you have a guitar handy, if you have anything that you can play yourself out with here, If not, we'll improvise. But
I
do you
just
have
happen to have one sitting around here. I don't know where that shocker. But
Oh, wow! What? All right, gang, get ready.
No.
Well, I beat the drum and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again, there's new grass on the field. Around in third and headed for home. It's a brown-eyed, handsome man. Anyone can understand the way I feel. Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play
today.
Look at me. I can be center field.
Oh God. Well, in the Mudville night, watching it from the bench. You know I took some lump when the mighty Casey struck out. I never do karaoke. So say hey Willie, tell Ty Cobb and Joe DiMaggio. Don't say it ain't so. You know the time is now.
Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be center field.
Oh,
You got a beat up glove, a homemade bat, and a brand new pair of shoes. And you know I think it's time to give this game a ride. Just to hit the ball and touch 'em all. Moment in the sun. It's a gun, and you can tell that one goodbye.
all right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be center field.
wow. Wow.
Today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play
He's playing himself off.
today. Look at me. I can be center field.
Winner.
All right. Thank you so much. What a way to end off your appearance here. Good luck in the next couple weeks. I know it's going to be a busy couple weeks for you. Thank you again for giving up some of your time today, Rich, and keep those ballots safe until the end of the show.
No
And the
sleep
ballads.
till release, baby. No sleep till release.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
We should
Yeah.
not sing.
Can you believe we did not practice that even once? Amazing, huh? Not once. Not once.
Yeah, I might have shown. It might have shown.
Herr Drachen, ich
All right.
freue mich, dass du kannst ein bisschen von diesen Wahnsinn sehen.
All right. I
Okay.
didn't understand a word of that, but I think what he's saying is it's game show time. Spend your helm biscuits if you want to be one of our 2 contestants coming up after the break. We're going to play a game show before our next award, and you must be available.
Emotionally available.
You must be available physically, mentally, emotionally, and you're going to, if you're one of the 2 contestants, you're going
I'm out.
to whisper your answers on Twitch, because we're going to put on emote only to avoid other answers coming out that might influence things. So it's going to be emote only chat, and the contestants are going to whisper me their answers. So we're looking for two of you that are willing to spend your helm biscuits to be part of the game show coming up after the break. And guys, just be ready, okay? Just be ready with your whiteboards and all that other stuff. All right, there's your 2-minute warning. Back
Down.
2 minutes time. Live from Burbank Studios, we have for you the match game, OOTP style. I'd like to introduce you to our panelists today on the match game. We have Charles Nelson Riley. Also, welcome to the OOTP 24 match game. Panelist Forrest Brooks, coming off his recent New York tour of I'm Finally Sober. And welcome, panelist, you know him better from Seinfeld and his unique poses. We have Jason Alexander. Here now is your host for the match game, Gene Rayburn.
Nice.
Charles.
You're taking me back a little bit, Laptop Hound. You're scaring me.
You had that thin mic of his.
Yeah.
Charles.
Gene.
You're just coming off of Broadway, and you just finished directing The Nerd. How you doing, Charles? What's going on in the O'Reilly family?
Well, you know, I forgot to wear my ascot.
All right, enough said. Forrest, your I'm Finally Sober tour is a complete sellout. You're able to show up on the show today. I know you've got the beverage in hand, so apparently you're lying to the community about finally being sober.
No, this is just Coca-Cola. Yeah.
All right. And Jason, We love you on Seinfeld. Tell us a little bit about that Jerry. Is he really as funny as he comes across?
No, he is totally dry. And if it wouldn't be for me on the show, of course, nobody would laugh.
No one would laugh. Well, they do use laugh tracks on a lot of those shows, so you never know what's authentic.
Where is Britt Eklund?
Well, there are a few of the regulars. Fanny Flagg wanted to be on the show today, but yeah, Brett, Brett. I can't remember her last name. She's commonly on the show with the big glasses.
I think I saw her down the street.
I'm just excited to know that the Game Show Network makes it to Canada.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and Rich Grisham was going to be on as Richard Dawson, but there were so many kisses to go around. I don't know if you guys could have handled it. So. Okay, we've got a special show for you here. We've got the match game. I'm putting emote only chat. We do have our two contestants. We have IBDB2U, and we've got Naspace as our two contestants. For those of you that are not familiar with the match game, each of our contestants will get 3 questions. They will choose, do you want question A or do you want question B? And then our panel on their high-profile piece of paper are going to write down their 1 or 2 word response to fill in the blank for each of these questions. And then our contestant is going to try and match up with our celebrities, Forrest, Jason, and Charles. And everyone they get right, they will get 1 point. And then the winner will go to the final round where they will pick one of our panelists and they will try to match up 1 question with 1 panelist for an extra bonus. All right, panel, let's get started. The coin flip. Naspace gets to go first. So Nas, do you want question A or question B for round number 1?
Who are our 2 contestants?
It's Nasbase and IBTP2U.
Charles, listen up, eh? We don't have the option to do takes here. So again, both of you are going to whisper me your responses. All right, Naspace takes question B. All right. Question B. Here we go, panel. Get ready to write.
I hope you have the music.
Spore was so delirious.
How delirious was he?
Spore was so delirious last night. Not only did he release a Tony Suck card, he released a Tony Blank card. All right, fill out your answers on your paper. Okay, waiting for the response from Naspace.
That's not my best work.
Nas, Spore was so delirious last night. Not only did he release a Tony Suck card, he released a Tony Blank card. Okay.
Family show.
Nas went with Tony Oliva.
Nos does not understand the game.
All right. Well, we'll find out. Let's go to Charles. Charles, you're up first.
I think it was pretty obvious.
He released the Tony Blow card. All right. Tony Blow card. Where is my
These kids today don't understand match game.
all right. Forrest. Can you hear me? All right, yeah. Forrest. Not only did Spore release a Tony Suck card, he released a Tony.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
That's great.
The Tiger card. All right, Jason. Not only did Spore release a Tony Suck card, he released a Tony.
Totally sucks.
Invisible Man card.
No, it's totally suck.
Oh, totally suck. A Tony totally suck card. All right.
Release it. Warbot's the winner here. Warbot's the winner.
Warbot is the winner. So no points for Nospace on that one. As we go to our next question, and this one for IBDB, who is going to get question A for round one. All right, panel, here we go.
Boy, this is as good as the music number.
Dishnet was so exhausted.
How
back from-
exhausted was he?
Thank you, Charles. Thank you for playing. Dishnet was so exhausted coming back from Europe that on his Friday showdown, instead of yelling, "Ball go far," he whispered, "Ball go blank." Instead of yelling, "Ball go
I
far,"
have no idea.
Dishnet whispered, "Ball go blank." One or two word answer, panel.
Think about where
Okay.
he went. Think about where he went.
All right, we've got our answer in from IBDB to you. Dishnet was so exhausted after his trip to Europe on the Friday showdown, instead of yelling, "Ball go far," he whispered, "Ball go to sleep," is our response from IBDB to you. So we'll start with Jason. What do you got for us?
Away.
Ball go
Away.
away. Ball go away. Oh, Ezra, or sorry, Charles. What do you got?
He went to the land of it, so ball go Ricola.
Ball. He was in Switzerland. Yes, ball go
Read a
Ricola.
book, you people. I need a smarter crowd.
They're just warming up. EVC, what did Dishnet whisper?
He was so tired, he whispered "ball go," and then he just snored. He just
I think that counts. I would count that.
sleep. Sleep.
You would count that?
You know.
I would count that.
Winner.
All right. We are counting that one. That is 1 point for IBDB. Okay, IBDB. 1 point for you.
This has the
All right.
feeling of a 16-inning game.
All right. No, this is only 3 innings, and we've got one score on the board. IBDB, you will go first in round number 2. Do you want question A or question B? What would you like, IBDB? He would like question A. All right. Okay, panel.
I'm going to dumb down my answers now.
EVCs.
You just have to play better.
Brother?
EVC and NYC said, "This food at this theme restaurant is really terrible. The menu had a list of entrees on one side, and on the other side, it had a list of blank." This theme restaurant is so terrible. On one side, it had a list of entrees, and on the other side, it had a list of blank. Okay.
I'm
Remember,
still
1 or
thinking.
2 word
I'm
answers.
not ready.
Well, Forrest Brook is recovering a little bit. Give him a little bit, a few extra seconds here. We'll play the theme one more time.
I'm going to answer in emoji form.
All right, here we go. We're going to start with Ezra on this one. The theme team was the theme restaurant was so horrible. Instead of having a list of entries on one side, on the other side, it had a list of Ezra.
What was the answer from the contestant?
Oh, IBDB said had a list of live irons.
Oh, that's close.
Very good. All right.
Mine was OOTP ratings,
Oh, a list of OOTP
but
ratings.
not quite.
Not quite. No.
Live iron's a better answer. Credit where credit is due.
Okay. What do we got, Jason?
Now I get it.
A list of
Canned spam recipes.
canned spam recipes. Ooh, that's a good one too.
I almost
All right.
said health code violations.
Yeah. All right. EBC himself. What do you got
No,
for
go
us?
ahead.
So on one side, you had a list of entrees, and the other side, a list of pinch appetizers.
Ooh. No points there for IBDB in that
Sorry.
question. So
Pinch. I like pinch appetizer, but live iron was the best answer. IBD
live irons was good. Very good, IBDB to you. All right. Nas, you're getting question B here. Laptop Hound
Who?
loves old Canadian TV shows. He said, you know that show Get Smart? I'm producing a show called Get Blank.
Ooh, family friendly, yeah.
Oh, so many answers.
Yeah.
Oh, so many ways from Canada.
I'm producing a new Canadian TV show called Get Blank. All right. NASBase has his answer in. Laptop Hound loves old Canadian TV shows. He said, you know the show Get Smart? I'm producing a show called Get Coffee, was NASBase's answer. Get Coffee. All right, let's go to EBC first of all. What do you got? Get.
It's not a family show, is it?
Get Band-Aid. Band-Aid. What are you saying about us Canadians? Have a drink. Synchronicity. All right. Lap is producing a Canadian game show called Get Ezra.
Poutine, eh?
What's up with the A's? Get poutine, eh? Well, that gets the buzzer. All right.
Somebody's never had poutine.
Jason Alexander, you're up next. Get in the lineup, eh? I'm sensing a theme. All right. So that gets the old buzzer too. Oh, buzzer. Okay.
I did have someone text me and said, get bunked. So
Wait,
that
who
would be good.
What? Who do you text in OOTP? Is Kava like?
Speed dial, line 1, Kava on line 1. All right.
You have Canadian questions.
We are at the end of round 2, and it is a score of 1-0 for IBDB. So we've got one more round to go before our final match.
Game is an offensive struggle.
Now, Space, up to you. Do you want question A or B? Which one do you want for the final round? Nas is going with question A. All right. You guys know Gorgo, right? Gorgo 2005. You familiar with him?
The best.
Yep.
Well, Hollywood is producing a anniversary A-Team movie 40 years later with the A-Team. And Gorgo 2005 has been cast in the Mr. T role. Instead of saying, I pity the fool, Gorgo likes to shout out, I pity the blank. Instead of yelling out, I pity the fool, in the new A-Team 40 years later, Gorgo yells out, I pity the.
I'm going for reincorporation.
All right, here we go. We have our answer in from NASBase. Gorgo 2005 is set to star in a feature film version of the A-Team 40 years later. He's going to be playing the role of Mr. T. Instead of saying, I pity the fool, he says, I pity the chili. All right. Naspace knows his Gorgo. That's for sure. Okay. First, we go to Ezra.
I think this
What does
counts.
Gorgo
I'm being a
yell?
fool. Chili with noodles.
Oh,
Very nice.
we've got a right response there. Wow.
They should be pitied. What a
Okay.
weird.
It's not that bad.
Jason Alexander. What does Gorgo
My
yell
problem
out?
is that Gorgo is a little ahead of my time because I really never saw a stream from him.
Oh, yeah. I pity
That's
the
true,
yoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pity the yoke.
We got to work an oh baby in here somehow.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Forrest Brooks. Gorgo yells out, I pity the.
I pity the. Oh, baby, look at that
There
card.
it is.
Sorry, it does not get you any points. Well, now Space has tied it up. It comes down to this final question where IBDB needs one correct response to win the match. We go to question B. All right. Jason, Charles, Forrest. Dr. Dynastic tried to create an Arnold Schwarzenegger monster, but Igor messed up. He took the head of Arnold and put it on the body of blank. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dr. Dynastic. I'll be back. Wanted to create an Arnold Schwarzenegger monster for his stream, but Igor messed up. He took the head of Arnold and put it on the body of the A's elephant is our answer. Put it on the A's mascot, the A's elephants. All right, let's go to EVC. What did Igor use as the body?
Well, I mean, if you've watched the stream, he had a lot of these running around his house, and there's all over the place. So it probably got in the mix. It's a body of ants.
Oh,
The ant farm that he had because he was promoting the ant game.
Jerry Seinfeld appreciates you putting the Z on that, by the way.
Yeah, he did. I think he gets a little bit of money from that.
all right. Jason Alexander. Arnold Schwarzenegger head on the body of
George Carlin.
George Carlin.
Wait, we
All
didn't hear
right.
the answer, did we? What did IBDB say?
He said the A's elephant.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
It was such a bad answer, I forgot it.
There are no bad answers, Ezra.
No, but there is a correct answer, and it's
Oh.
Count Docula.
Oh, Count Docula. Oh, all right.
Count Docula
Okay.
uses factor. Why don't you?
Well, we have a tie. So to break the tie, both contestants are going to match up against all four of you and see if anyone can get at least one right response.
There's only three of us.
All
We're the
right.
writers
Oh, yeah.
in the show.
All
Stop
right.
drinking.
Here is your final match, Jason, Forrest, and Charles.
Get bent, eh?
Rich Grisham, you know that guy, Rich Grisham? He got so crazy one Friday night. Instead of releasing all perfect packs, he released all blank packs. Rich Grisham. Won't give him the keys to the kingdom. Instead of releasing all perfect packs, you released all blank packs. Okay, waiting for the answer from Nas Space. Nas, fill in that blank. I've got IBDBs to you. Okay. Here are two answers. Instead of releasing all perfect packs, he released all his lawyers packs from IBDB.
That's good.
And Naspace said, instead of releasing all perfect packs, he released all guitar pack. Okay, Ezra, what did Rich release one crazy night?
I'm alarmed by the fact that Sporer and I come up with the same answers way too often. He released Suck Pack.
All suck packs. Okay, not the correct answer. Jason.
Or
Exclusive irons.
exclusive.
Oh, exclusive iron packs. I'd be buying those. All right. EVC.
It's
What do
kind
you
of the
got
same.
for us?
It's kind of the same as all suck packs, but it's the all Met.
All Met packs.
All the Mets
Come on,
packs.
that was so easy.
Nope, that was not wrong. Okay, well, if we don't break the tie after this one, we're calling it as an official tie. Here's the last one. Both of you are participating. IBDB, Naspace. Okay. This year's OOTP's affiliates are participating in the strongest affiliate contest. But rather than using a rope for a tug of war, they'll be using a blank.
Can you repeat that one more time?
This year's OOTP strongest affiliate contest will include the tug of war event. But rather than using a rope for the contest, they'll be using a blank.
All right, I'm trying to think like the contestants here. So I
Oh,
gave myself
okay.
a
Your first
concussion.
mistake.
Okay, here we go. Remember, this is the affiliate strongman contest. Naspace has rung in, instead of using a rope for the tug of war, they're going to be using a computer cable. IBDB has rung in, instead of using a rope for the contest, they'll be using a mute button. All right. EBC, what are we using instead of a rope?
Warbot ratings.
Oh,
It would go on forever.
Warbot rating. Good answer.
F
S
minus.
minus.
We got
Cover flop.
a Kava flop. Not correct. It's down to Ezra. Will we have a winner based on Ezra's answer?
I can't believe it. The concussion worked. USB.
Oh, wow.
Winner.
Cable.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give that a winner here. We have a winner. Congratulations to Naspace for coming close enough to win our version of the match game. Well, Charles Nelson Riley, there are no losers in the match game. As you know, you've watched this game. So why don't you tell IBDB what he's won as a parting contestant?
Well, the bad news is you didn't win a copy of the home game, but we have a year's supply of turtle wax just for you. And the funny part is, I started saying that before it showed up on the screen. And a 6-pack of, do you want a POW? Do you want it right now? You want a pop? You want a Shasta? Oh, and last but not least, who doesn't, given all the time we spend in chairs, some Preparation H, good for what ails you. And of course, You know, most people think that I'm the San Francisco treat, but really, actually, Its are the San Francisco treat. But Rice-A-Roni is a fine second place.
You got to sing it. Rice
Rice-A-Roni,
a San
San
Francisco treat.
Francisco treat.
There you go.
Not
There you
made in San Francisco, by the way.
go. New York City.
I've created singing monsters, and IBDB has said that he thanks you for the parting gifts because his turtle does need to be waxed. So he is going to make good use of that. Okay, let's turn off the mute.
I turned it off already.
Oh, did you? Okay, there we go. We're back up and running.
You
Okay,
enabled it
well,
again.
I enjoy that Sporer could still chat even though nobody else could, so he could put his answers in.
yeah, Spore is a VIP.
Oh,
He's a very important person. Very important. And speaking of Spore, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, catch Spore as he finishes off the road to release with the PT Perfect Team 25 content. Okay, back to some awards here. D Block, before we let you go, thanks for being part of the match game. And now we've got a couple awards for you to give out. Here's your first one.
The favorite meme card of OOTP 24. And I mean, why even have any other card than the winner?
All right. Well, why don't you read off our nominees?
Ben Sheets.
boo.
Jeff Mathers. Ken Caminetti. There's the winner, Johnny Dickshot. And Rusty Kuntz. Who's that?
Never heard of him.
Leon Wagner.
I heard of Wag, Daddy Wags, but who's that guy?
That's a Wagner. Did he
That's right.
do those operas?
Do I need to do the theme song?
Oh, what did Nazbase win, by the way?
Yeah, what did Dazbase win?
He didn't win Turtle Wax. That's
I mean,
even
what?
better.
I even got all this stuff. You got the race road, you got the turtle wax, and Nazbase is just going like,
No, Nazbase doesn't have to play again. That's what he won.
Now, Space, you get a prize. You get a prize. I'm going to contact you off stream and let you know what you have the choice of. So I'll let you know a little bit later.
Don't let us know what the choice is.
Lap is looking in his closet. I've got a Maple Leafs jersey.
I mean, he has some awesome jerseys. I mean, that
I've got this California hat.
How would you like an autographed card from all the different streamers here? All
I
right.
have this cool baseball that Rachel made me. You know, I can.
I don't know how Ezra hacked my PowerPoint here, but he put Leon Wagner on there. Okay. Well,
Daddy Wags.
I mean, the Daddy Wax can get a waggy, is it? I mean, that would be just rigged.
all right.
The winner is the waggy
and
goes
the Waggy
to
goes to.
It's named after him.
what?
Sorry.
Where's Johnny Dickshot?
Jeff Mathis got 30.5% of the votes. One
Ooh.
vote short was Johnny Dickshot at 29.3, and Daddy Wags finished at 13.4.
Oh, and the
One
winner is
vote
Mathis.
short for Johnny Dickshot. So
I
Jeff
think you have to do a
Mathis.
theme team based on Jeff Mathis and Dickshot next year. D Block.
My theme team next year is just
I wouldn't
Waggy
know the
winners.
connection between us two.
Waggy winners.
At least Connie
Yeah.
and Johnny played against each other. Or no, they didn't, but they played at the same time. But
We were this close from these awards being the dick shots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get out there and vote, people. Every vote counts.
Yeah.
Every vote counts.
And Lap has the pie chart to prove it.
Yeah. Tony Suck got -1. Somehow he lost the votes, even though he wasn't even on the ballot.
he sucks that bad.
All right,
Well,
one more for
Florida
you, D
loves
Block.
The favorite partnership card.
Ooh.
Ooh.
category.
I don't even remember what that.
What are the
was.
partnership cards?
Oh,
Oh, I
that
see.
was okay. The Jackie Robinson series, the Roberto Clemente series, and the Lou Gehrig series.
Yeah, this
Apparently
is a
Build a
tough one.
Lineup didn't make it.
This is partnership. This is exclusive partnerships that they had with the different members
That's why
here.
they
So
add photos.
of the three, EBC, it's hard to pick one, of course, but you have to. I'm making you. Which one was your favorite of the three?
Well, you know I'm a Jackie fan, Dodger fan, so it's going to be Jackie. But the Clemente, get run for the money. That Clemente card is fire. That picture is amazing.
Yeah, the
And
100
Clemente definitely, had a little bit longer life than Jackie, I think. So in this,
Okay.
this
E Block, which was your favorite?
Definitely the Clemente cards. Of
Okay.
course, mainly because I played them a lot in Iron and in Bronze, and I had the 100 card. But I just love that picture from the 100 card. That is, it's such a unique card. Everybody is just a baseball picture there and here. It's just basically a picture of the time.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I love that card.
I agree. I have never owned the perfect Jackie or Lou, but I did have the perfect Roberto, and Bronze Iron Roberto used all the time. How about you, Ezra?
I vote for Dish.
For dim sum?
I would actually, dim sum sounds great.
That sounds good. Let's go.
And look, other than that 100, the Clemente series was kind of bog standard because I'm just looking at the pictures. But that 100 just puts it way over the top. And actually, I like the pictures on the Lou card second.
Right.
I think the pictures they got for Lou were exciting. The only Jackie one I really like is the 99, which I think is a super cool picture and doesn't have Dodger stuff on it.
Yeah. No, I didn't find a picture. I looked in my archive to find that release of all the Lou cards on at once, and I was in a rush to get this one done, so I just found that one there. All right, D Block.
And the Weggy goes to
57%.
wow, that's a lot.
That's who I voted for.
Congratulations, 57%.
Wait, that's Dodger Blue. Now I'm worried.
It is Dodger Blue.
Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente takes the award. Yes, I expected to be a lot closer than it was. I thought Jackie would get a lot more votes, but Roberto, congratulations on winning the Waggy. All right, it is giveaway time. As we say goodbye to Don't Cut the D Block Dragon, we are going to go back to our wheel of all the people that entered the award ballot giveaways here. Makadkar won one copy of OOTP 25. This is for another copy, your choice, Steam or on the desktop version. Good luck to all the entries. Over 80 of you.
Somewhere a single tear goes down Nosbase's face.
Oh, so close, but we are giving out a copy to Really Vanilla Gorilla. So Really Vanilla, you and your one-liners, if you're in chat today, send me a whisper so I can contact you later about how we can get that copy to you. And congratulations to Really Vanilla Gorilla on taking that.
Now
Well,
bring us donuts.
Bring us donuts. Thank you so much, D Block, for hanging around with us for a while and having some crazy kind of weird kind of fun here. Good luck with your streaming. You started on Sunday with your first official drops, and I think you're going to be streaming some of the beta game over the next few days.
Yeah, I will stream on Tuesday. Once I have the game, I will start off my stream, and we will have a first look together if you guys want to.
Everyone's gonna be streaming it. It's gonna be fun.
I bet.
I'm a Steam guy.
I am trying to stream for a little bit longer. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I can get those 24 hours, but yeah, I'm gonna try.
I got my 8 in. I got my 8 in yesterday. That was enough for me for a while. I don't know how you could go longer than that. That's insane.
I'm not sure how I can make it with the cold and all that. It just wouldn't go away. But
get healthy.
Yeah. But I can't. I don't have time. I have to play OOTP.
All right. Well, thank you, D Block. Everyone, send positive vibes, some emotes to D Block here. Go check him out on Sundays, and we'll catch you over the next couple of days. Thanks for showing up.
Der Meisterstreamer. Wie sagt man Streamer auf Deutsch?
Was meinst du?
Right.
Wie sagt
We'll
man
be back.
Streamer auf Deutsch?
There's no word. Just streamer.
All right, guys, back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this Monday, and hopefully you guys are excited as we are for tonight's OOTP Perfect Team 25 content release from Paul Sporer himself. So tune into that 9 p.m. on Twitch. Get your drops. I think it'll probably be on the official channel, I would imagine, although don't quote me on that. Thanks again to Nasbase and IBDB for participating in our semi-match game. And thanks to Rich Grisham and Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon for popping in as a couple of our guests. We will have at least one more giveaway coming up a little bit later. Remember, special drops. If you've been here from the beginning, we have 3 hours of drops. If you arrived a little bit late, well, you have to be here the full 3 hours to get the full drops, how many ever that will be. Whew. Okay, before we continue on, there were a few other questions we kind of threw out there on the awards nominations. And one is, if it's your first year playing Perfect Team. We had over 80 responses. What do you think EVC the breakdown was, percentage-wise? Yes and no?
I think you have a good level of new Perfect Team players, I think, that watch your streams. I think more so even than mine. So I think you're going to have a slightly higher, but I'm going to say 15%.
15?
15.
Okay. Ezra, what do you think the breakdown is? By the way, at least one of us is wearing pants today.
I don't want to. Don't get up. Okay, he's wearing pants. Okay.
There's Ezra. Ezra's wearing pants too. Ezra, what do you think the percent was of those that are playing perfect team for the first year? Oh, you're mute. There you go. You're good now. You pulled the lap.
I'm going to say 20. I was going to do the Price is Right thing and just say higher, but
$1. Well, 78%. It's 22% playing for their first year. So 22%.
Closest without going over, baby.
That is
There
awesome.
you go. That is good. We got
a showcase showdown.
And I think we may see something similar. I think this game is going to really explode with OOTP 25. The hype it's creating, I'm seeing anywhere from outside of the Discord. I'm seeing some hype on forums and YouTube and things like that. So I think we might get a good group of people joining over the next couple of weeks.
I mean, I think it's great, timing wise, coming out before the show comes out is actually a really, really smart thing from a marketing standpoint.
Yes.
If it wasn't Ollie North, I'd have questions. Then again, it's Ollie North.
Where were you in Central America in 1983?
I was
And
shredding
what were you
documents.
doing?
Leave me alone. Farrah and I have to go get lunch.
Yeah,
along,
can we
move
get
along
Sean
here.
Hall on this show?
And then I was doing auditions with Bonzo the Clown, Bonzo the Chimp. Okay.
Move along here.
That was
Moving
Go
along.
along.
Did the other question we had? Did you run at least one theme team this year?
Mm.
What do you think, EVC? You're the theme team guy.
I'm going to say 69%.
Ooh, that did.
That's just pandering. That is just pandering.
Not that high, EVC. 54% of the respondents played at least one theme team this year. I would have said who ran four or more, but you would have been the only one that said yes.
I know, yeah. Last night on my stream, EVC was like, run more theme teams. I can barely run one.
I know. I can barely run two. I was watching EVC's marathon yesterday, and I just happened to tune in when I was playing this all PT Elite team. And after in the best of 5, they were up 2-0. I'm saying, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm out. I probably lost in 3. I never even did check. I was so busy putting this together. I didn't even check how that team did. So probably lost in 3 straight, right? Dave Steeb, Super 7 All-Stars, by the way. So big shout out to EVC. I mean, let's be serious. EVC, as Ezra mentioned, puts a lot of time into providing the community that he has with his theme teams. I don't know where he finds it. I swear he's cloned or has some personal assistance because I feel I put a lot of time in things and he does just so much with his.
I have no life.
His,
it's all okay.
I don't have a life, and I don't do
but
that.
he's retired though, Ezra. He's retired.
Retired.
Yeah.
All right, I have to work.
Jerry and I hang out.
Besides, it's hard work
Bye.
getting eliminated in the first round of the 5L every time.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. But he does get to take vacations. He takes at least 23 a year. So he gets to go on holidays. He's busy. He's been everywhere.
Thank you.
He's the Johnny Cash.
The actual Rob Beard headline says that 8% of the people play theme teams, but they run 14 different teams. It's not true. The number of teams per manager has dropped over the years. So
yeah,
it is averaging about 2 theme teams. I mean, you get 3 perfect teams with your license, right? So you can make 3 different perfect teams. People have a main, and then they kind of play around and do themes with the other 2.
Yeah,
Fun.
And I know. Again, theme teams, people are already starting to put their ideas for what they want to do with OOTP 25. We'll find out if there's any kind of improvement on a friend list or any kind of way to make it a little bit more compatible for you. We don't know. Nothing's been said. And I'm going to be running an all packs, try to get an all packs only kind of league together as well. So if anyone wants to join and be part of all you get to use is the packs that you open. You're not allowed to use the card shop at all. You can't buy cards. You can sell cards and use those perfect points to buy packs. You can complete missions with the cards you get in packs, but you're not allowed to get cards off the card shop. So if you want to be part of it,
I'm going to do a Tupac team where I'm only going to play duplicate cards.
you have a lot to choose from. A lot of live iron.
Yeah.
a lot of live iron. How did Squirrel's team do this year, by the way?
Oh man, I haven't looked at the Hunter Gaddis All-Stars in some time. That's why I can't run 2 theme teams, because like I never even log into my other account.
Well, you're not streaming tonight because it's Monday, so tomorrow you're going to have to give us an update on Squirrel's team.
A review. They actually won a championship, so.
Yeah. I know, Spora, that's the same as EBC. EBC said he doesn't have the patience. There's 28 out of 29 cards in a mission, and he wants to buy that last card.
I'm so used to losing that an all-packs team is fine with me.
Yeah, I cannot. I have no patience. I'm like, oh, I got to get that last card. I can't. There's a mission right here. I cannot not get that last card. I cannot wait like 6 weeks to get that one card to finish that mission. That would drive me insane. So
well,
more power you guys have patience. I do not. I'm ripping those packs. And
I've never done it. On my stream on Saturday, I ripped open on a fresh account, 340 some packs on that account, and put together my entry pool. And they finished the entry pool at like 46-5 in the entry pool. So I think it's going to be fun. It just something different to do with the theme teams and the regular competition. Packs only. No, Tetsuiji is a big packs only guy. He runs packs only teams. So if you guys are interested, go join my Discord. Look for the packs only thread there and sign up. I want at least 30 so that after the entry pool, we can at least try to get in the same rookie league together. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be challenging because you're always going to have teams squeak in that aren't packs only and just probably destroy you. But we'll try it out. Okay, the other thing that I think really exploded this year, at least from my perspective, was online leagues. We have some great online leagues out there, and some of our streamers, affiliates, they stream their online league. We've got AZ Axel and his Backyard Project. We've got Bull League, who runs usually at nights. We've got the Commish, FKN Commish and his EMLB. Inertia, who runs a few times a week. We've got the PBE, Professional Baseball Experience, and we've got some other private leagues. Of course, lots of leagues we don't know about that are running. And these were the results from the 80-plus people that voted on whether they watch or whether they play. And, of course, you're going to get a lot more watching, getting drops and things like that. But it was, pretty evenly distributed in terms of playing in these leagues. EVC, you've just joined a second online league. Tell us about your early experience and why.
I'm nuts. I thought, why, got to do this. I've seen everyone else doing it. The PBE, I've been in the EMLB for a while. I've had the Backyard Project, and I haven't done the PBE. So I'm in it. It's been fun. I'm doing all the tasks, trying to get some updates and things like that. My Enrique Von Caliente is trying to make his way up as a second baseman. And I now have the spicy chili pepper for Caliente there, emote that I've got added to the stream there. So every time I get to talk about him, we'll see. And I enjoy making the, image of him and writing up his story. And it's been fun. And
and they have such rich histories too. I mean, the EMLB has been going on pretty much since the game came out. Commish took over a few years ago. The Backyard Project, AZ Axel, whenever he finds some time, he's put together a great program there where you can use caps, I believe, to improve your player. And Nersha's always there when you need some drops. And although it's not a create a player type of environment,
he's got to create a player. You can create a player.
Does he? Can you create a player in his league? Oh, I never see him advertising that. So
and Attica is starting one. Attica Online is starting a new league, the TLDR League. It looks really neat. I was watching his stream where he was talking about the process and everything, and it was kind of interesting to see from the beginning, like how you kind of build the foundation and everything.
All right. So we got some breaking news here,
breaking
apparently.
news.
Breaking news. Just a matter if I can find it before EVC.
I can't find it. Oh, announcements.
Okay.
I'm not even looking.
Oh, it's text.
It's weird. I don't care about any of the pre-release stuff. I'm just like, when I get the game, I'll get the game.
All right. I've got it here, EVC.
Go for
So from Nicolino himself, let's
OTP
Wow, the
Go
Wagons made the
information.
Discord. That's exciting.
okay. I'm just gonna paste it right here. Okay. We have some card art.
Oh, interesting. Oh, where are you looking?
Oh, I like that.
Where,
old Astros logo?
where are you looking?
I've got my ways, EVC. Come on.
What is
Don't
the
you have the
19?
secret handshake and key to the washroom yet?
No, but there's other stuff. There's text and things.
It's in the PT 25 General.
What is that 19?
But you see announcements. There's also some big changes happening on where they're releasing the game this year.
Oh,
Oh, it's finally going to be in.
You go
in
first.
electronic
I'll go
UT.
second.
okay. You're going to go through what, the announcements?
Yeah, some announcements.
Okay. I'm going to put that on a slide too you can read off of, but you can give me 1 second here. See, this is breaking news. You don't get production any better than this, where almost instantaneously you get things on the screen. Let's go there.
Instantaneous.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a throwback card. That Dirker card, that 19 on the Dirker card is because it's
bring
a
up the
throwback.
Dirker card again. Let's bring up the Dirker card. That is
It's
exciting.
It's a throwback from OOTP 19, and so they're putting it up there. So the 19 on there indicates that it's a throwback.
Oh, because if you pre-ordered the game, you get a 25th anniversary pack. So this would be probably something in that 25th anniversary pack.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be fun.
So I wonder if it's like PT Plus, where that 1 month you got 6 cards. It's the same 6 cards. I wonder if everyone's going to get the same 25th anniversary cards, and this might be.
I'd be awesome if they're all different. I mean, a lot of work, but can you imagine one for every single year of PT, basically, right? They talked about it. The last 25 years are going to be the highlights. 25 years of out of the park baseball. So that's the actual art from 2019.
Yeah, which I did mention a couple of weeks ago. I said it'd be cool if they used the exact same artwork, and it looks like they have from 2019. And
yeah,
that's beautiful. Great job, Nicolino and your team, the art team, whoever came up with this concept. Big pat on the back, because that's a nice tribute to all of us that have played since Perfect Team 19.
And it must be fun for Spore, is you got to go through and change all the ratings, or is it going to have the exact same ratings they had in the original cards?
So they don't have PBABIP?
No PBABIP on them.
Where are the ratings, Nicolino? Come on, you can't tease us halfway. Come on. All right.
So yeah, there's going to be four historic years. A Perfect Team started in 20 and with PT 19. And so we have 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 6 years. So I can't do math. 6 years of historical potential cards. And the ratings do have to change, says Spore, because there are things like PBABIP, things like that. But the original card art, and I'm assuming the original, or is also the original level? I don't know, was the Larry Dirker card art from 19 and 83 overall?
I guess the 83, we need the Yule log back to check.
Keep an eye on that Discord channel. Which one? The announcements or the PT25?
All right, go through the announcements here, EBC.
So many interesting things happening. So in the past few years, it's sold on OOTP via the Epic Store and the Mac OS App Store. But however, this year they're going to stick with Steam only and FastSpring. So no Epic this year, no Apple App Store. As a guy who's done game development, that's always difficult to manage multiple app stores to get releases happening at the same time. Apple is notorious for having to go through and take a long time to go through and get something approved. And so I can see that being a hassle. Plus, Apple taking their 30% is never a fun thing either.
Just got political.
At launch, just on Steam and on FastSpring. And the mobile version of OOTP Go will launch on iOS and Android a couple weeks after the OOTP launch. So a couple weeks after the game launches, we'll get the mobile version. So you need to go buy the 25 to do it now. When they launch the game on Friday, a couple of features that are incomplete or still disabled. So just a heads up, the new game mode, Drive to do the Pennant, expect to be ready in a couple of weeks after launch. The Hall of Fame showcase in the start screen will be a new section that shows off assets from our official partnership with the National Baseball Hall of Fame. And we'll add Steam Cloud saving abilities soon. Now, I don't know what that means.
I don't
So
know.
the Steam Cloud means if I save it on one of my machines, any machine that I have Steam on can pull up that saved game.
Maybe.
No, that's what it means.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then a few more surprises. So lots of fun stuff coming all year round. Looking forward to seeing some of that stuff coming through. But some interesting new developments and changes.
And we've got some other breaking news here too. Put this up.
Ooh, some more cards.
Nice.
How do you like that one? From OOTP 20.
I love the double X for 20. That's why you had to hide part of the image on the screen, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we got that one. That is probably going to be part of that, I would think, 25th anniversary pack. And we've got this one here.
There is a Dodger there.
They're everywhere.
No sirens.
You know this guy's going to hit because I believe this card last year was some blue
Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember this one from last year?
I do.
So Pedro we've got there. And I got one more for you here.
So interesting. He's got a tournament edition. Will he be a tournament edition card, or just you don't have to win a tournament to get him? You just get the art from there. Fun.
And we've got one more for you here. Sorry, it's not a Blue Jay or a San Francisco Giant. It is
even better.
It is from another favorite team of people, the Seattle Mariners.
People like the Mariners?
Yes, right.
Oh, I love how the sticker's half peeling off there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
That is
3D
cool.
image is cool. That looks like something in my shoebox collection that I would have that peeling
Find
off.
out even more tonight whether that's a tournament card or not. See, this is a great thing. So we're gonna have all sorts of new breaking stuff tonight. Thank you guys for popping some teasers during the stream. Make sure you tune in. It is again Nicolino and Spore. Are you going to be on Twitch or are you going to be on YouTube tonight?
The crowd goes mild.
Yes.
Except that last guy, he was excited.
Thank you. Yeah, last guy likes the Mariners. So you're asking
Mariners
who are Mariners fans.
We'll be on Twitch at 9 p.m. tonight. Guaranteed, it has been confirmed. We'll be on Twitch, OOTP Developments tonight.
Okay. Let's get back to. There's a nice little interlude there. Thank you, Nicolino, for giving us that information. Awesome. If anything else shows up there, please let us know, and we'll show it on screen. Thanks to
EVT. If you're new, if you're just joining in for the first time, don't know what we're even talking about. The new game's releasing this week, this Friday. Get all the details about what other modes. Perfect Team tonight at 8 p.m. Excuse me, 9 p.m. Eastern time on that channel I just shouted out there in the chat. So make sure you're following that channel to get official drops if you haven't been doing that already.
And don't worry, we don't know what we're talking about either.
It's great.
Yes, this is the site you want to go to if you just come across this stream and you're hearing about some baseball and you said, hey, there's the match game. I'm going to watch this. And all of a sudden you're learning about baseball. Well, just go to that site I posted, and
Oh,
all the
man.
information is there.
All the Gene Rainburn fanfic that's rolling in.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, you should see the DMs I'm getting, Ezra. Woo! Who let the seniors out? That's what I want to know.
Who let the blank out?
Yeah. Lap said, who let the blank out? All right.
Who
You
let
can
the Tony
save
Duck out? Yeah.
30% off. 30% off if you pre-order the game, and you can play the beta tomorrow at some point. We don't know what time it is. It could be 1, 2, 3 p.m. Could be 10 a.m. We don't know. It'll show up at some point. Last year it was early afternoon when we could download it. But if you pre-order it today, you'll be able to play the beta. You'll get your serial number right away. As soon as you buy it, they'll email you your serial number, and then you would plug that in when you download the beta tomorrow. It will have to be downloaded from the official site. So you go to OOTP Developments. If you've never done this before, you go to the forum, and then in the OOTP 25 section, probably in the general discussions, you're going to see a pin here for the beta version. You click on that.
Ooh, what's it saying? That's important on beta. There we go.
Hot off the press.
Noon Eastern time.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, you always got to give yourself some time.
With or give or take an hour, it'll probably be released here. So this is where you would exactly go. Again, if you want to bookmark this thread so that you have easy access tomorrow, there it is. And again, you will need your serial number that you got from pre-ordering. If you wish listed it on Steam, you won't get that opportunity. You have to wait till Friday, and the official version, you're not going to be allowed to play the beta version for those Steam players. And again, that's not an OOTP choice. That's a Steam kind of thing. So that's out of their control. So important information. You'll be sent an email for the email address you use for purchasing the game. Click on that link after you downloaded and installed the game. You might get a Windows Defender warning. So be prepared for that. It may take you a few tries to activate the game because the servers are likely going to be busy. EBC, please be patient.
So I'm going to wait a little bit. It's always like the first day is always crazy. Downloading the game is crazy the first day. Everyone's hitting the servers at the same time.
That's why I tend to just not. I'm patient. I can wait for Steam.
I remember taking the Tuesday off to play it. I remember waiting the whole day to download it. So I realize now that I'm going to do all my chores, get everything out of the way by Tuesday, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern. And then I'm going to get in there and try to get downloaded and get into the beta and play around a bit.
Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow at 1 at my usual time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens to be downloadable by then we'll take a quick peek. But otherwise, still some OOTP 24 content. So there you go, guys. Get the hype going. Road to release tonight with Spore. Pre-order it. Go check out the main site. And if you like hockey, you might want to be interested in the FHM because you can bundle it. They don't have the OOTP 25 bundle. That'll probably come next week once it's off the pre-order. And last chance, I think they had. Didn't they used to have a merch section here?
You're right. The merch session is gone. Oh, and crap! I was supposed to buy somebody a T-shirt.
We gotta get a PT25 T-shirt for the 25th anniversary.
Well,
I'm sure
whatever it was, I was buying a shirt. Apologies.
Gotta get the app done first.
Yeah, the merch isn't there anymore. So yeah, you can go and pre-order and play the game at some point tomorrow. Okay, let's get back to some of these Waggies. We kind of got off track there a little bit, but we have a few more to give out here.
Good getting off track. Getting to see some new cards. Getting to see that beautiful sticker.
Ezra, you get to present this one.
All right. What was your favorite perfect game to play? Was it 42.6%, traditional open? Sorry, Clyde. I'm a little loud. League play, perfect drafts, or cap tournaments? I have to think Perfect Drafts is going to win this one.
You think over league play?
Well, that's true. Maybe league play.
I
was
played
going
all
with
except the
Perfect
caps.
Drafts.
I only played the caps if I had to for the PTCS. Otherwise, I do enjoy them. It does take a little bit of creativity and working with numbers, but and traditional opens I didn't play a lot because especially at the higher levels, gold, diamonds, perfect levels, you need all the good cards to be competitive. I did play a lot of bronze and iron though. So I think I know what the answer is, so I'm not going to guess. Ezra says perfect drafts are going to win this. EBC, what takes it?
I'm going to league play.
Okay.
And the Waggy goes to Perfect Draft. Wait. Wow. New format.
Where is the graph? The pie chart.
Hey,
You know what?
it's
What are
good
you
to
doing?
diversify. Not everyone likes circles. Come on. Not everyone likes
Everyone
pie.
likes circles. It reminds them of a Taco Bell Crunch Wrap.
This fills up more screen, okay? Deal with it.
Everything's Taco Bell with you.
I'm trying to get that sponsorship.
How the hell are you skinny?
It's
By 2 votes. By 2 votes. Johnny Dickshot lost by 1 vote. League play loses by 2 votes. So 2 of you that didn't vote, shame on you. Shame.
Wait a second. Laptop. There's some questions here. Warbot says he's no mathematician, but those percentages look a little off.
Yeah, that's true. The percentages.
What kind of chart did you do?
This calls everything in. Yeah, because
did you teach math? Did you ever substitute and do a math class?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Math, you say.
Who needs numbers? We don't need no stinking numbers.
What was that? 178%?
200%.
Congratulations. Go to perfect drafts.
Cap tournaments win with 26.8%.
It's a 3-way tie.
That's what the Google form showed me. No,
Google never lies. It's user error. That's all I can say.
This was one of those checkbox ones where you could check multiple boxes. So
okay, let's scroll it back. Let's take a look then, because that means that let's look back because that means that 68% of the people played. Out of all the respondents, 68% liked Perfect Draft, and they also like league play. So you could check multiple. Okay.
Yeah, you could check multiple. So a lot of people picked both league play and Perfect Draft, but Perfect Draft got a little bit more love overall. Okay, is that fine? Is that acceptable now? I gave you the answer.
We're enjoying it immensely. Laptop hand.
Okay, next up. That's right. You got one more to present here.
What? Sorry, I'm actually doing a little work. What was your favorite DishNet stream? It's gotta be Xanax Dish. Was it Old Timey Dish?
Dramatic pause.
Was it World Series Sunday? Twipped Thursday? This Week in Perfect Team, for those of you scoring at home, or if you're by yourself. Showdown Friday? Or Mario Golf? Or PTCS/PTMS?
Coverage, yes.
I think
his red zone coverage.
Twipped or the Showdown kind of probably has to win because those are the ones the most people watch.
Well, there could have been some write-in votes for Mario Golf. You never know.
Or that's what I voted for.
MLB Power Pros. That might be up there too. Yeah.
I'm guessing Twipped.
Of course, Dish does an amazing job as the hype man. His official title is the hype man. Every Sunday, the World Series comes down to 2 teams for that perfect team physical trophy. Twipped Thursday, all the new content comes out, especially with the higher level cards. Showdown Friday, ball go far, call your shot, and one game elimination, you're knocked out. We go from 256 teams to 1. And then, of course, his red zone coverage where he's scrambling around from the 10 different tournaments for the PTCS and then the PTMS. So wonderful job by Dish. He'll be back again this year to continue to bring the hype.
And the Waggy goes to, not to Clyde, with
58% again. Wins.
Congratulations,
58%.
Really deserve this, Dish. Dish unfortunately is not here to accept the award, so Tony Danza would like to accept on Dish's behalf. Angela, Samantha, Mona.
This is why I don't do impressions.
That would have been a good answer for Spore created a Tony Blank card. There you go. TWIP Thursday is your winner. That received, you see up here, 58.5%. That's the second award, 58.5%.
I'm telling you, they're on a streak. It's like Open Barbie. Oppenheimer Barbie? What? Barbieheimer?
Yeah.
Open Barbie?
Yeah. Oppenheimer. They're doing really well.
I'm just Ken.
All right, guys. We need a break. I need to refill my coffee. We're gonna be back. I showed you who won.
Oh, I just saw the percentages. I didn't know the answer came in. I thought 58% was the winner.
EVC is distracted by color, and he's had a few
Dude, I
drinks.
love colorful graphs. They're wonderful.
I
They're
thought
awesome.
it was the dog.
You know, I think the TWIP episode of the year has to be the dead ball episode when we get sepia toned.
Xanax Dish is the TWIP episode of the year.
Which one?
The screaming off screen was a beautiful bit when he did the super calm about losing, but then he said, "Excuse me a minute," and stepped off screen and then came back and he's like, "So that's a base hit to right."
Glad to have you back.
Yeah, glad to have Dish back and more of that dramatic and undramatic call that he had. So congratulations, Dish. TWIP Thursday. You're going to be a winner regardless, but you know, EVC is one of those in school. You had choice A, B, C, and D. He stopped at C. He didn't go further down the list and look at D. He just
I knew what I wanted.
Pattern. He was just making a pattern with the bubbles.
C is for cookie, baby.
And on that note,
now I'm hungry.
We're back in 2 minutes' time.
us from the 1986 Boston Red Sox, it is right-handed starter Roger the Rocket Clemens. Ooh, this is a hot card. Hot card right here. It is 100 overall. Ron Santo. 100 overall. Ivan Punch Rodriguez. From the 1990 Oakland Athletics, the 1990 American League MVP, Ricky Henderson. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from behind the plate, 100 overall, catcher, Josh Gibson. This next guy, we're gonna go back to stimulating y'all's 12-year-old brains here, because our next guy comes to us from the 1945 Chicago White Sox. It is 69 overall, pretty nice player, Johnny Dickshot. Let's go to the power era. And, you know, the power era was a time power. Rob Tomlinson, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, our final card of the evening is 100 overall. Oh. No. Okay. I think Paul's trolling me again. With this one. Tony Suck. We had to bring up Tony Suck at some point. This is not an actual card. Good. That's a good joke, Paul. That's a good joke. This guy, actual ball player. And he sucks. I'm lucky.
All right. Yes, a little bit of classic Dishnet there as he keeps us entertained a few days a week. Get your official drops from OOTP. Follow Out of the Park Developments on Twitch.
I've tried to get a Dish impersonation down. That laugh is nigh impossible. It's a weird, like, glottal stop. It's just like a...
And oh, by the way, I didn't put any of the old timey. For those wondering what the old timey reference is, let's put that one on here. Let's give you a little taste of that. Just 1 second here.
I love the close-ups. Every close-up of Dish is like,
Yeah.
With the trophy and the chain. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, 100 overall, who played between 1878 and 1894. It is 100 overall, Monty Ward. Chicago White Sox, it is Shoeless Joe Jackson.
All right, some more there from Dish. So check out Dish returning again for TWIP, the Friday Showdown. We've got the PTMS tournament. We'll find out more about what's going on in Perfect Team a little later tonight. Well, guys, we got 3 more awards and 1 more giveaway to do here. So let's go back to our screen here. Okay, EBC, you're up. Present the next Waggy.
yes! It's a laptop stream now. Yes, and the Waggy for most muted streamer goes to...
I've been muted this whole time?
I am not. I haven't muted myself all day today, guys. Of the 3 people here, I have not muted myself.
Fantastic.
I want a Waggy. I want a Waggy for the least muted streamer today.
We're just doing it because we emulate you as much as we can. We appreciate you. You're the only streamer who has a mute emote that because your users need it so much. It's just
all right,
it's
Forrest Brooks. Have another drink, Forrest. Come on. Hey, you know what? At least you're making someone smile, EVC. And that's the point of that.
That's what I'm here for. Unlike Minerva, who says the reason the old men love this old one in the sepia is because it brings them back to their childhood. I mean, come on.
And before you present the next award, I gotta shout out a few people that have been gracefully generous today, including Captain Kegleg. Captain, thank you so much for the 3 gift subs to the community. Andy from Sheffield. Nas Base, EVC, and NYC too. I don't know who that guy is, but thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dog Pound. 16 months for that dude there that likes to mute himself. Nas Base, 3 months. We got Andy from Sheffield, 14 months. And Dr. Dynastic is in the house somewhere. Dr. Dynastic resubscribing up for 10 months. So good to see you, Doc. I did invite Doc on the show, but he said he's been so busy with other ventures, especially the road to release. He couldn't quite commit to it. So Doc would have loved to be here and present some of these Waggy awards. But hey,
let's be clear. He did not want to harm his career by appearing on this.
He knows better. He's seen enough award shows to know this one was way off the rails.
Right there. That is a veteran move.
You guys do that. I'll go with softball questions. You do this.
Yeah. One of the 4 of us will be still be on Twitch in a year, and it's not the 3 of you.
Well, it will be our singing of center field will go on in infamy, clips all over. It's going to go viral on TikTok. Coming to TikTok screen near you. Okay.
We're banning TikTok.
EVC, are you unmuted?
I don't know. Am I? Can you hear me now?
Love that song.
Okay. On to our next Waggy.
Tonight, the most memorable early release card category has these nominees.
In a world.
The Waggy Awards are brought to you by son of EVC2, who designed the trophy like he designs everything for his father on his slides, with the nice little hound, the glove, the ball, the bat.
Nothing to do with it. I understand. This is what Shar thinks she looks like.
Oh, okay. This is
what Shar thinks she looks like. That's what Spore said. So,
okay, there we go. We got some tribute to Shar. Okay, you want to present? Can we move on and present the award?
I just said it. The most memorable early release cards.
I'm stuck with a bickering married couple, honestly. Why are mom and dad fighting?
Be quiet. We're almost there. Stop making noise in the back of the car. Your parents are talking.
The question is EVC Felix or Oscar? That's what I want to know. Okay. The way he's dressed, it's probably Oscar.
I'm clearly Oscar.
Okay. Nominees are
Kenley Jansen.
Silver. Can you say the silver Kenley Jansen?
I did Kenley Jansen silver. Am I being parsed here? I'm feeling parsed.
I'm gonna need therapy.
Next up.
It is Mr. Audit's favorite, Jody Reed, a very nice 69 bronze. Has been on Mr. Audit's theme team, the Boston Red Sox, for the entire cycle. And again, if you haven't gotten in and see, I've posted a couple times, but you can guess whether this card will be in the launch set. In that, guess the set, guess the launch content. Let's turn the stream
Shameless around. Plug for EVC. Shameless.
It's not shameless. I want you a chance. I want everyone watching a chance to get some PT25 packs.
No, it's not. We're all ashamed.
Are you on tonight, EVC?
I am not. I am taking the day off after doing my 8 hours of extra yesterday. So I am just chilling till beta.
Okay. Next up.
Launch Mission Edition card, 89 overall. Chris Hoyles had that wonderful eye and power. Was the catcher of a little bit of defense to go with it. Was definitely a meta early on. One of the few mission cards everyone wanted to get.
Can you say that defense part again?
Did he have defense? A little bit of defense, right? I can't remember now.
With the inflection that you put on it.
A little bit of defense?
There you go.
I don't even know what I say. I can't remember what I say 5 seconds.
Every sentence starts baritone and ends alto.
And then we have Dave Kingman, the man who Tommy Lasorda was asked, how do you think of Dave Kingman's performance today? And he went and used about 35 expletives in the matter of 60 seconds. If you've never heard that clip, it's amazing. Amazing defense, third and shortstop, if I remember correctly. Hit the power and eye combo, which was the lotto ticket to doing things. One of the best release cards, I think, out there. Dave Kingman, 56 overall iron, 56 overall iron.
You say expletives? I thought laptop was the only one that couldn't pronounce things.
Expletive?
Hey now, I'll mute you. Don't think I won't. You'll be muted.
This is why it's called the Waggies.
And Nicolino has an idea. EVC, you want to fly both Ezra and I to New York? I can wear my parents went to New York and only got me this lousy T-shirt.
I can't eat that much Taco Bell.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Do you have room? Can you kick the better 3/4 and the sun out for the day, and we can spend the night?
There's
doing
a small window where the better 3/4 and my daughter is out of town. So if you can make it, then you might be able to have a spot to stay. I have a couch back here that does turn into a bed. So, as New York City, you got to do what you got to do.
But do you have a hot tub? Because if we're gonna stream,
we're not doing hot tub streams. No, sorry. I have a basement.
The basement stream is where one of us goes to die. Like, this is just like
I have done a stream from the park on the Village Green in New Haven.
Yeah.
So we could do a stream in Central Park, and that's always good because there's wind and there's pigeons and squirrels and raccoons and stuff.
I love squirrels.
I know you
Ezra, we know Dr. Dynastic has a hot tub. It's probably a shorter trip anyway.
Well, I'm pretty sure his hot tub is also where you go to die.
It's chlorinated. Don't worry. There's chlorinated.
Gotta make sure you hydrate. Gotta make sure.
Okay, next up.
You make sure you antibacterialize.
The Mission Edition topper for the live missions early on, Johan Santana. I left it at that. I didn't even say anymore. And Jimmy Ryan, the two-way. I don't know who figured it out. Who was the first person who finally figured it out and told the community, this guy's a two-way player? And the hitting of Jimmy Ryan was so much better than his pitching. One of the secret early launch cards that was just amazing. So this is a hard one. There's a lot of great cards in this. I am really interested to see what the vote is on this one. Squirrel.
Okay, when I voted, I think Chris Hoyles. I remember using him on my goal team early, and he was productive, hit a lot of home runs. Like you said, had that good eye with a little bit of defense. And he was fantastic. Who would you vote for, Ezra?
Probably Hoyles. I'm a sucker for a little bit of defense.
Jimmy Ryan's my guy. Jimmy Ryan was amazing.
Okay.
And the Waggy for the best launch card, the most memorable early release card, goes to 29.3%. 29.3% is the winner. The first time we've had a winner below 30%.
Oh, it was just about the organ breakdown.
Way to go, Green. And it is Jimmy Ryan. Jimmy Ryan winning this one.
Yes, Jimmy Ryan was the 29.3%. Johan Santana was second. I think just because he was that first really good card that lasted maybe a month, 2 months, maybe longer in people's rotations. Like that was a very playable mission reward card for pitchers for sure. And Jimmy Ryan, two-way, like you said, it took a while to figure out that he could actually hit better than he could pitch. Kind of like that Clobberance card that came later, where he's better as a hitter. But at least Fred can pitch a little bit. Jimmy, you don't want to put into the rotation. But it was pretty close. There were even votes for there was 2 votes for Jody Reed, just so you know.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Next up. EBC, you got one more, and then I'll do the last one.
Favorite card art of the year. This category had all sorts of Capcom drawing with crayons implications on it, as Minerva mentioned. But no, this is the amazing art team at OOTP. And the nominees for this category are...
Man, I think one of my top 3 things about OOTP Perfect Team is the card art. Just love it. Always have. The Platinum series from last year still might be my favorite, with 4 different 8-week groupings of cards that you could get in packs. And yeah, this year was even better, especially as we talk with Rich Grisham, those live players that we had. All right.
And the nominees for favorite card art this year are...
EDC has dinner reservations. He's trying to like...
Award shows always go long.
PTE Light, as I like to call them.
King TV News, you're going to have to delay your 11 o'clock broadcast because the award shows are going a little bit long. Okay.
Thank you, local affiliates. We also have the Baseball Reference Series, the series that just kept on going and going and going and provided amazing, not 4, not 5, maybe even Series 7 if you really count them all as different releases. Baseball Reference, the clean white art with red, black tones in it. And, of course, Daddy Wag's favorite, Willie Mays.
You know, Ezra, EVC spent 44 seconds on a Giant and like 3.2 seconds on Ohtani. We know it's true love. It's the Giants.
I mean, you know, what do they say? Think about baseball.
I love it that the week you were on vacation, Ezra, is the week that Willie Mays came out. You know that happened, right?
Yeah,
that was exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The Fangraphs Future Legends. Amazing art.
How did we not get the neon green one with the lightning bolts?
There's a green one, lightning bolts. I don't remember that
The
one.
Future Legends, like...
I love the Fangraphs. I love that the green, just kind of the way it worked with the colors. I think the palette was very nicely done on this one. And then, of course, we've got, again, teased here. I'm getting rushed along here because we're running long, I understand. The Negro League Series. We had 6 Negro League Series this year. Or was it 5? 5 or 6? I cannot remember now. My memory is really going. It's 5. Okay. Again, this has been back and forth. And then we've got the Immortal Series. Again, these cards were, you got to love that, just clean. They looked like awards in themselves on these Immortal seasons here, late Ichiro Suzuki that was released. And of course, very early on, we had the wonderful Topps cards with the Topps Bunt product relationship. And again, these frames, several of us streamers, or at least me and Doc, have taken these frames and used them at one point around our stream images. Again, very cool art. And I really, though, I kind of appreciated the sideways ones where you had to tip your head and look at the sideways cards, because that was fun. I'm surprised you didn't put that one on here, because I kind of, if you had that one versus the Topps, I would go for the sideways ones just to watch everyone go like this on stream.
Speaking of things going sideways, you kind of got off track there a little bit, but
wow, hot kettle. I think you two know each other.
I get dibs on the bed. Ezra gets the floor.
Oh, man, I'm the youngest.
Bring your own air mattress. We go camping in Central Park.
What?
Air Canada won't allow me to bring a mattress. Sorry.
You got to upgrade.
Never go to a bring your own air mattress party.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta say.
Ezra would bring scissors. That's what Ezra would bring. Okay, tough choice. Tough choice. My personal favorite for card art is the baseball reference. I just think that looks classy, simple. I can read it with my eyes, and I can pronounce most of the names.
Well,
Ezra, which one do you like?
I mean, I think Immortal's going to win, but I like baseball reference.
Oh,
I think the Future Legend was a fun idea, but there was some ugly stuff that came up.
Really?
Cards.
I didn't think that was that bad. I
thought they were
like the
okay.
way it I like the contrast in the color palette. I thought it was nice. It's hard to
Kind
make
of
green work on
70s.
things. I mean, just ask who's the
Oh,
team?
yeah.
Is there a Toronto team that's got like a TD green ugly patch on their corners?
We got a breaking question for you, EBC.
Oh, there's no question. Lasorda rant's better. I don't know the Larry Boa rant, so I'm going to go with the Kingman because I've listened to that one over and over again with just laughing my behind off.
The LE was another option too, but I didn't include that because it was kind of not a regular kind of series that we saw. But yeah, I agree.
But it was spectacular, right? The nice, like even things like a John Candelaria, the yellow and black kind of combination with those.
Yeah.
The orange and black of the Giants exclusives were beautiful. I just think that black, a little bit of gray, and whatever the team primary color was, those really just popped.
Yeah,
you see those cards when you're pulling in a perfect draft. They're just like, oh yeah, I see that one.
I mean, I think I also a special shout out for the weird marbling effect on the Immortals. I always thought that was really nice that they gave that the sort of the marble look to it. It was very cool.
No, a huge shout out to the art team. That's really great stuff. I would love to see, and I'm hoping to see something slightly different for the Negro League sets, because I feel like we've had a very similar kind of set for the last 2 or 3 years with just slight color variations.
They're going to put everything horizontal for you, EVC.
There you go.
Put it at this kind of angle. There's EVC.
45 degrees.
Yeah, I think they'll give different vibes. Obviously, the Topps art is great. When we saw those last year come out, it was like, whoa, these are kind of cool. And yeah, the art department, fantastic job. But I still like that baseball reference. What I liked about the LEs is you could tell if it was an LE 25 or an LE 100 based on the white border or the black border around it. So that made it easy to distinguish. Okay.
Mr. Otta said he voted for the live card mugshot art. I do enjoy the guys on picture day that were actually cropped lower. And they were either that they're really short.
Yeah, it's like, hi, Mom.
And the Waggy for best card art of the year goes to 36.6%.
They really fought for it. 36.6% put in the work.
I mean, it's just so alliterative. The 3.6.
Before we present the winner, you know what the funniest card art of the year was? There was that one pitcher who wasn't expanded down on the field. Like he was just up in the corner of the field.
Right, yeah.
Who was that? Dolph Luther. Chad, help us out. Who was that one pitcher that was like little picture up in the top corner and then they didn't drag on the bottom corner to expand them?
Oh, it's live Brian Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
So the live Brian Reynolds, if you don't know this, that same photo is used for IKF. So they had one photo where IKF is doing the fielding, and then Brian Reynolds is sliding in.
No, I'm thinking of the Dolph Luke.
Oh, okay.
One. The Dolph Luke.
I did enjoy though the double use of the same photo, right? If you look at an IKF.
Yeah, that's
photo,
it.
and you look at the Brian Reynolds photo. It's the same photo, just highlighting one of the two different players, which is one of my favorite launched photos of the year.
All right, so 36.6% of the respondents voted for
Sandy Koufax.
No, the Immortals. The Immortals.
Congratulations on Sandy Koufax on winning this amazing award. and to the arts team for making him look so good.
Finally,
You
a
have a favorite-
few gets a baseball award.
Is he in your save? Was he pitching back then?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was pitching back then. He's also in my 60s online league, and I unfortunately had a late pick and did not get Koufax. He's on the Baltimore Orioles in my 60s league. I got stuck.
So when I turn 60, can I join that league?
We're going to have expansion probably in the September, October timeframe.
Freaking Canada. How did you retire before 60?
That's a whole new stream. That's a whole new stream.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
whole
retire
new
at like
stream, and everyone singing and dancing. Oh, this is not this part? I got the wrong.
That's the closing song that you have to do. EVC, you're ahead of your times.
This is what
All right.
happens when EVC drinks without eating.
Who says I haven't eaten?
EVC has streamed more than he slept in the last 24 hours.
This is now
So
true.
have I.
All right. Just to show you guys which card I was referring to here.
If Captain Keg, like, if that's what I have to do, get gifted Gubs subs galore. Gifted Gubs galore. I'll do more dancing. So
This
We gotta
show's
work
going
on-
off.
we got to work on the OOTP the musical.
for your stream.
Lap song.
This is the card here.
All players.
Golf
I got
Luke.
the BABIP right here. It's got the hits like Paul Revere. It's gonna be fun. You're a lily.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Yeah. Please just up your sub. You're welcome for taking that off the screen. EVC. EVC is he's having a breakdown, guys. We need an intervention. Are you guys willing to step in and help EVC become
Don't
who
we have
he
to get
can
his
be?
Friends to do an intervention.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if he flies me to New York, I'll be part of it. Golf Luke, there he is, hiding up in the corner. He's playing left field, but they have him listed as a reliever. Come on, he's left
emerging.
field.
He's emerging from the corn to have a catch with his son. It's a beautiful, emotional moment. And
Which is
EVC
that other one?
doing
Brian Reynolds, right? This one here, Brian Reynolds. There he is. There's
That
Brian
looks-
Reynolds.
Speaking of dick shots,
Oh, jeez. Johnny is not in this. That's a different guy. That knee is coming up close to the. I hope he didn't get injured on that play.
How did I get
Ouch.
muted again?
you're singing.
Oh, the BABIP guy can do.
Oh man, he figured out the mute button. I was hoping he wouldn't find that. Okay, guys, we got one more award and one more giveaway to do here. So let me bring up the giveaway screen. One more copy of OOTP 25 to give out.
Ooh. The winner
And
is four.
employees of OOTP or any of the affiliates that work with them are not eligible to win this contest today. Nor are Makadkar or Really Vanilla Gorilla, who already won. Okay, here we go. One more copy of OOTP 25 from all the people that filled out the form over the course of the last couple weeks. Again, thank you for doing that. We have round and round it goes, and it will land on well, there's a name I'm not familiar with.
I can't wait. Let it rip, Lap.
Congratulations to Walensky. The H is silent because you're from Poland. Congratulations to Walensky for
H.
winning a copy of OOTP 25. Walensky, I'll take a look at your Google form and find your name and get a hold of you and find out if you want the Steam version or the desktop version. Okay.
Or the cardboard version. Just announced OOTP, the board game.
Stratomatic
musical, the
OOTP
musical.
style. Guys,
You
we
can
have one
feature
more
the musical.
award, and then we can finally end this. One more award.
Mercy kill.
It is for the best, most enjoyable series of the year. And that is coming up after our last break. We'll be back in 2 minutes' time. EBC, go take a shower, please. Feel free to sing while you're doing that.
It's
See you
Alf.
back.
Alf is the best series.
Okay. Elf. We can't rate into Elf. They're not going
Got
right
the
now.
Babbit right here. His name
Alf's
is
not
Paul.
going.
Gonna hit on and the guy with the Babbit candy.
Hot Mike. Hot Mike. EBC, Edgar's not here right now. What do you want to talk to?
I had things down today.
This is all the commercial break bonus features.
Bonus content. Old white guys left.
All right, bonus features over, commercial break over. Believe me, if you had commercials, you were probably really glad you did.
I have breaking news, by the way, and this is exciting.
Are you
Real
expecting?
baseball news.
Oh,
The Marlins will allow flags, drums, and all musical instruments into their games this season. All musical instruments. So let's all go to a Marlins game with a harp,
Tuba.
tuba.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for EBC to stop singing. Are you done yet?
Yeah, for now.
Some would say he was done years ago.
Dun dun.
That was some fancy dancing. Do you and the missus get out and go to the dance club once in a while?
I think that's why she married me, actually, because I would dance.
Really?
So,
It was your dance moves.
yes.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Strangely,
Is that
also
genetic?
the reason for the divorce.
It may be, actually. Yeah.
Maybe
So.
genetic or the divorce.
Little column
Well,
A, little column B.
Speaking of, cool things, how cool is this hat?
Is that Lego?
It's
That
Dot's
looks
ice
like
cream, Ezra. It's Dot's ice cream.
Aha! Wow, Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the
It's
future.
the
that
Dippin'
never
Dots version of the hat. You can eat it.
happened. I could eat
All
a
right,
hat.
yeah, that's a very cool hat there. That's
Did
a
you get-
very
did you get
cool
one?
hat.
Did you get one?
No, this is not my hat. I'm just
Well,
showing off a hat someone showed
Go-
me.
go
And
get
here
the
are
hat.
pictures of other hats I like.
I mean, I want to show it to you, EBC, because you have the hats. Speaking of which, welcome, Mr. Arbuckle. Ooh. Where is Annie tonight?
What?
Winner.
Good day, mate. Good day.
Rich Uncle Moneybanks.
Well, EBC will be purchasing everyone a ticket to New York, so please reach out to him through DM.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He will go on Expedia.com right after the show and book all those tickets. Okay, we got one more award to give out here, guys. And then I think Dr. Dynastic's supposed to be on about this time, maybe a little bit later. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, Here we go. And then we'll have our closing rants. Oh no, that's a different show.
Kidneys.
That's a different show. That's the hockey show and the kidney show. Okay.
My rant is about my kidneys.
That's private information. We still are live, by the way, here, Ezra. All right. Okay. The fans have voted. The Waggies have been decided. Rich Grisham has handed me his last envelope. Well, he gave it to Ezra first. So Ezra, can you give me that? Give me that envelope.
Oh wait, it's going that way. No, you go the other way.
Oh,
there you go. You got it. No, it's coming this way to you.
Thank you, Ezra. I appreciate it. Thank
you. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? EVC's got it. Okay.
No, I don't have it. Here,
Okay.
you take it. You take it. Here,
Okay.
you take it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay,
There
good.
we go. All right.
Wow, it's like Shields and Yarnell here. Mummenschanz come alive.
All right. We've dragged this out long enough to get people their drops, their 3 hours of
Anyone
drops.
over 50.
3 hours and 15 minutes. We did it.
We did it. We made it 3 hours. And thank you to
Should we?
OOTP. Thank you, Nicolino, for setting up the drops and getting people some final packs in Perfect Team 24, our favorite card art series of the year. Your nominees are the PT Elite Series that came out towards the end of the cycle, including the Mountain, Felix Bautista,
You mispronounced that. It's Elite.
Elite. Ezra, you're spoiling the nominations. I'm going to have to start over. Okay. And
He starts at the
our
top.
last award, take two. Our last award, the favorite card series this year, of which there are many great to choose from. We have Felix Bautista from your Baltimore Orioles, part of the PT Elite series, who had a little bit of defense. We also have the Topps non-horizontal. Or is that vertical? Which one's
Portrait.
horizontal? Is that horizontal?
Yes.
That's vertical?
Portrait versus landscape.
Portrait versus landscape. Yes.
Oh,
There you
sorry,
go.
for Canada, A4 versus B2, whatever your battleship paper thing is.
I'm glad when you print something out, they actually show you the pictures of portrait versus landscape. It's like, oh, okay, I want portrait. Otherwise, that would mess me up. Okay, we got Max Scherzer and his Topps card, 100 perfect card, a very useful pitcher for a long time. We have the blue Future Legends Diamond. And when Dish first showed these, I think the first one he showed was the Ricky Tiedemann card from the Blue Jays, and it just fit so perfectly. The blue on blue, I fell in love. I did. I'm going to admit it. I fell in love with that Blue Jay card. We've got
But this isn't about
returning.
the art, Laptop Hound. This is not about the art. This is about the favorite card series.
Okay. And our final award, the favorite card series this year. Security, please escort those guys off the stage. They're interrupting. I get to present one award today, just one award, and they just keep interrupting me.
When do I streak?
When you refuse to come up and accept the award. Okay. Or whenever Marlon Brando wants you to. We've got PT Elite. We've got the Topps We've got the Future Legends card. We have the NEL, which, of course, Dick Monthol, Bruce Petway, two of my favorite cards in that series. We have the Immortals, represented this time by Ron Santo. CubFan23 Steve, longest subscriber on the channel. Thank you, CubFan Steve. And we have the Baseball Reference, represented by one of the only two Canadians in the Hall of Fame, Larry Walker, and who's first?
Vlad Guerrero.
Brian Mulrooney.
I'm not showing the winner until you guys get it.
Larry Walker.
Let's see. Famous Canadian
Don
baseball.
Helton.
Tim Wallach.
Jersey Mike's.
Tim Horton.
Breakfast Crunch Wrap.
Poutine.
Oh Canada.
Beavers.
Tip O'Neill.
I'm running out of Canadian jokes. Money that was worth less than real money.
Those of you
Good
that still need some
healthcare.
drops, you're welcome.
Dave Steve.
Functional healthcare. Wait, Dave Steve is in the Hall of Fame?
No, that he just gets a bell. He can't buzz Dave Steve.
I was like, wow, they'll let anybody in these days.
Gretzky. Fergie Jenkins.
SCP.
The Edmonton
It
Oilers.
is Fergie. You finally got it. Fergie
The
Jenkins.
Philadelphia Flyers.
For two
Wait,
guys
he's
that know
Canadian?
baseball. Yeah,
that's
Fergie
why he
Jenkins.
was only 0.87% as good as other players.
Gary Carter. Andre Dawson.
Mr. Dressup, who is our Mr. Rogers, by the way. Mr. Dressup was your version of Mr. Rogers. Okay, so favorite series. Card art, a little bit different from series. We'll start with you, Ezra. Which series did you like? Ignore the card art. Which one did you enjoy?
I mean, everybody's going to say the Immortals because, you know, everybody likes the biggest thing. But I got to say, the Future Legend cards were, when they came in the cycle, were so overpowered that they were just better than everything else out there when they came out. And I got a lot of good mileage out of those Future Legends and still do. So I'm going to say the Future Legends.
EVC?
You know, I ran a theme team of all players that aren't on the 30 major league clubs, and so I enjoyed very much the Negro League set. This is the most extensive Negro League set we've ever had in OTP, more players than we've ever had in a series before. So I thought that was great, getting to see a lot more players than we ever have.
Yeah, and I agree. The Future Legends, when that James Wood and some of those other players came out, they were overpowering and they took over the meta. And then the same with the Immortals, when they came out, they overtook the meta. And I was watching Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon on the weekend, and he said, you know what, I think Lap made a mistake when he opened all his packs. I had over 3,000 packs. And I started opening them way after the Immortals and Future Legends. I started opening in mid-November. And I always thought there was going to be one more major big set that came out early January. And we did get the Legends at the very end of those 15 cards, but a little too late to kind of work my way up to Perfect Team. I think the time to open up all those packs was right after the Immortals came up. So that
right
that
around
was a
Halloween, just after Halloween. That was like
yeah.
That was the time.
And then opening up 3,000 packs, probably being able to sell off duplicates and buy some of those, especially with the spotties out and the prices coming down. That's when I should have made my run. I mean, I made it to Diamond for many weeks this year, but never quite. I'm just not as good as EVC, making it up to Perfect.
So you saw I had a chance last night. I was doing well in the playoffs. And then I got the ALCS and I was up 3-0 and got reverse swept.
Oh.
Yeah. Almost made it back to Perfect. I felt really good. felt like I had a good shot, and RNG just reverse sweep after up 3-0. That one hurt. That one hurt.
And no, Attica, I did not open all 3,000 like you did. That was a marathon stream. I wanted to open about a couple hundred every week. And again, I think that was the wrong decision. I should have just opened them all in. As soon as those Immortals came out, I should have just ripped them all and see what I got. So live and learn. I mean, we'll see what we do next year. Again, going to run that PAX only league. You want to get involved in PAX only, where you can create your team and hopefully get in leagues with other PAX only teams. Just go over to the Discord, sign up for that. And one of my teams, I'm going to keep porting packs because I'm patient, unlike EVC.
And
our
no
winner.
Theme team I'm going to be sad with no theme team for you this year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. If I do, I think I want to expand on the Dave Steeb and not just players in the All-Star game with him, but maybe I saw you do that where you can see one-offs of who they played with.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I think there's ways of if you want to make it Dave Steeb centric again, you could do All-Star and real life teammates and just expand it.
Yeah.
You know, and that would give you a little bit more to play with.
I think you should do all players that Dave Steeb's ex-wife follows on Twitter.
Wow. That might be more than he played with in the All-Star game. I don't know.
All the people that he struck out. Some people have done that.
Oh.
That sounds complicated, though.
I think it's a list. Some people who did it, we can ask some people who did one that was like all people that Bullman UGA did one, all the players that Greg Maddux either struck out or pitched aside as a teammate.
Yeah.
So there's ways of expanding it.
And I know FK and Commish, what do you say here? Over under for lap to get a theme team. Memorial Day. Place your bets.
I like it.
Maybe. It'd be pretty close. Music lessons, yes. That means you can't buy any cards on the card shop. You can only use cards that you actually get in a pack. You can sell cards. You can buy packs. You just can't buy cards to finish missions or things like that. Only cards you get in packs. That's we've just been doing that for a couple years.
It's too hard.
We had plenty of numbers. 36.3%.
36.6.
Yeah.
We got 36.6. We got 27.9. Feeling good. The numbers we got today.
Yeah.
Let's see what numbers come out here.
Okay. See, I'm patient. People are waiting for the results. Okay, here we go. Again,
No one's waiting for anything here.
Just getting you drops.
The only people that are here are either here because it's like community service and the court made them, or like my mom.
Hey,
how's everyone doing on drops? Have you gotten all your drops, everybody? Do we have to go for
the
another
D-Block
hour?
Dragon's mom follows me, okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Don't diss moms out there.
By the way, how much longer do you have on your Coin Appointed community service for?
42%. I saw it up there somewhere.
We've got a pie chart.
Is it 42.3? And yeah, Rich Grisham, I forgot about those American July 1st cards. And by the way, card designers out there, if you're listening, OOTP, Canada Day is on July 4th. There's a beautiful Canadian flag. Maybe you've seen it before.
Wait, Canada Day is July 4th?
Yeah.
Really?
That doesn't seem right.
That's
Canada
not right.
Day should be like 0.87 before because it's less.
I was seeing if you guys knew your history. It's July 1st, Canada Day.
Oh yeah, see, it's just a little less than real holidays.
Just a little bit less.
Okay, here we go. And the Waggy goes to
Bum, 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 bum.
32.9% of the vote. It goes to the Immortals.
Let's go to
You
my
gotta love a set where you can collect and then get more and collect and get more and then get toppers and top of toppers and toppers and those are kind of fun things to go after. Maybe not as fun to go after when they're super expensive. Thank you, Spotties, for making them a little bit more accessible to everybody. I know some people hate Spotties, but I just feel like it makes the market a little bit more accessible.
I think that Immortal pack, a lot of people like that Immortal pack too, because you were guaranteed at least a diamond, I think. So,
Yeah.
well, again, from the confines of same screen I showed at the beginning.
Alameda. It's not San Francisco. It's Alameda.
Yeah, you got the wrong
Where's that?
side of the bay. You got the wrong side of the bay. You got to drag it over more. It's the other side of the bay.
I need to go put on an Alameda
Go
shirt.
8-bit Toronto.
From New York City, from Alameda, California, and from beautiful, sunny Edmonton, Alberta. This has been the Waggy Award Show. Tonight, Spore is on at 9 p.m. Eastern, and who knows how long he is going to go. It could be a while because there's probably lots to talk about. Closing comments, Ezra, as we end off the Waggies here.
You know, every time I am lucky enough to be on here, I always defer and spend my time just to say thank you, Lap, for all you do for the community, for the effort you put into helping new streamers, helping people that are new to the community. I mean, folks, if you're lucky enough to know Lap a little bit out of stream, he's like this in fake life, if that's what the computer is, but just a genuine good guy and really the best of all of us. And thank you for including us and for all you do for the community. The Waggy for best hair of an affiliate streamer goes to, oh, it's Nosbase, but I thought you had a chance there, Lap. That was
What percent did I get?
But no, seriously, thank you. You are the den mother of all of the streamers, and I couldn't do this without you and the help you gave me along the way. Much appreciated.
And we didn't get to your tiebreaker on the match game, but there was one. Ezra Denny is publishing his autobiography soon. He's thinking of titling it "A Man of Many Blanks."
Oh, I got it.
Chins.
I got it.
And
Do I have to write it down? Right? I have to write it down. Let's see, here we go.
there's nothing to fill in on that one. I gave you the answer already.
What?
It's a man of many blanks. Thank you for making fun of my childless life.
All right. What do you got for an answer?
The man of many squirrels.
Squirrels.
Whoa,
the
wait,
man
wait,
of
just
many
one.
squirrels.
Just one squirrel.
I know. I
in
just,
trouble
but she's the better 3/4. So it's kind of more than
squirrels in one.
All right. Let me find the other one we didn't get
No,
to
the real
here.
answer is chins.
Oh.
I
Where is it here?
I have thought about the title of my autobiography.
the
And
man
it's
of many
either
wags.
called-
Attica's got it right. The man of many wags.
The Man of Many Wags. It's either called Always Talk to Strangers or You Shouldn't Have to Shower on Christmas.
Is that a rule?
I think it should be.
No, wait. Is a rule currently that you have to shower on Christmas?
No, but like people do things they expect you to look nice on Christmas. I just want to stay in my pajamas all day and play with the Legos I got.
All right. We got one more because Kamish is in the house. So I did have a match game Kamish question too.
Oh.
Okay.
So get your pencil and paper ready.
You got it. I'm ready.
FKN Kamish is so high maintenance.
How high is he? Oh, how high maintenance is he?
How maintained has he been?
FK Kamish is so high maintenance that when he takes his dog for a walk, he makes sure he brings a
I'm confused on this one, but okay.
Not my best work.
Okay.
Hold on.
FKN Kamish is so high maintenance that when he takes his dog for a walk, EVC, what do you got?
EVC's trying to spell check it.
So what's your graph?
A Ninja Kitty branded doggy bag.
Oh, we've got a winner.
You freaking wrote War and Peace. What was? I said a backup dog.
Oh, a backup dog. There we go.
Shout out to Witchy
Learn.
Hockey Mom and her branded merchandise for the MLB.
Yeah.
Hope she's doing better. Hope she's doing well.
Oh, man.
All right. Chalupa wants he activated emote only chat, so things were getting rowdy there, I guess, with you calling Kamish high.
He brings
Jeez.
his wife to critique his speaking skills.
I said it, but I added a word after that.
He's
See
been
if
maintained. He's been maintained.
Okay, well, a couple people probably need drops, so we
I feel
got
like
two more
Admiral
questions.
Stockdale.
Oh, you
Why
have
am
more
I
questions?
here?
Laptop, I have to say, man, you've really come prepared. You told me just to show up
You
And,
didn't
and you couldn't even do that.
and look
Oh.
pretty.
Okay, I did say look pretty. Yeah, I did say that.
I didn't do that. I can't.
I said semi-formal, not all decked up. Okay,
Semi-form.
EVC, you got to put on your top hat for this one.
Ooh.
God. It's more like an Undertaker hat with a little thing hanging, right?
Oh, the hat. Yeah. Okay, here we go. My best Gene Rayburn.
What?
Internet bots are so dumb.
How dumb are they?
Internet bots?
They go around to OOTP Twitch streams and they try to play blank.
And they try to play?
Yeah,
Blank?
they try to play blank.
My joke is very literate, and thus no one will guess it because you are all Philistine. There are no bots in these streams.
This is bad.
All right, EVC is still writing, so let's go to Ezra.
This is not good.
The answer is rounders. Yeah, read a book. It's historical baseball, you idiot. This is what baseball came from. I need a smarter audience.
They're an emote only chat. I mean that they would give you a very good answer, Ezra. Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to raise the level here.
Daddy
Don't
Warbucks.
do that. We
It's
can't.
too
read.
late for that. It's too
Yeah,
late.
we're way beyond that.
Okay, EVC, what do you got for us?
Get bent, eh? No, wait. You tried to play
Tiger.
Guess the Tiger.
That's not a bot. That's who trying to ball.
They go around OOTP Twitch streams and play Guess the Tiger.
I like it.
Yes. Okay. One more. We got to
more.
finish off our round of questions. And this one's for Nicolino, if Nicolino's still watching.
Ooh.
I
So
haven't
be
had lunch
kind.
yet.
Be kind and please rewind. Okay. At the Mets game, Nicolino got so upset.
How upset was Nicolino?
Nicolino got so upset with another loss that instead of putting a brown paper bag over his head, he put a blank over it.
Boy, this is hard.
All right.
All right.
I went dark. I went dark.
At the Mets game, Nicolino was so upset with another Mets loss that instead of putting a brown paper bag over his head, he put a blank over it. Let's go with the darkness, and then
Trying
we'll come
figure
to
out how
light.
spell bag.
From dark to light, look at that ray of sunshine coming in over EVC's right eye.
A plastic bag.
Oh!
That's horrible.
I said it was dark.
You were just being environmentally friendly. or
I was
not?
trying to avoid that 10-cent charge.
Okay. EVC, instead of putting a brown paper bag over his head, he put a.
Oh, geez.
Talk about dark.
Yeah, that's worse than mine.
Well, if
Hey,
EVC is
I
no
gotta-
longer streaming anymore, he's had his privileges revoked.
Drops are no longer available on EVZ stream.
But feel
Your
free to send him
OOTP
some
23
Phillies hats. Yeah. Okay. Well, emote only chat is back off. Well, guys, it's been fun. This again, we did not do any rehearsing. It was like, hey, will you guys show up?
What?
They said, sure, we'll do that. We were able to have Rich Grisham on and sing you a nice little song. We presented some awards, and
Unfortunately, we ran out of time. We have to bump Kava till the next stream.
Yeah, and the musical number, the
Oh,
OOTP
yeah, that's a
musical,
moment that
I was really
happened.
looking forward to. I was
Good man, coach.
I'm ready to play.
not today, not today.
Put me in, coach.
I'm ready to slay.
Today, look at EVC.
He can dance like a fool.
I got the card right here. The BABIP's pretty clear. You're gonna hit it out of the park with here, Rob Deere. Rob Deere. You gotta get the perfect Rob Deere. I'm telling you, we got a musical happening.
I can't imagine how this stream is 4 hours long.
EVC the rapper coming to a
that
music
wasn't
studio
rapping.
near you.
That was musical genius.
That was a music. Yeah, that's EVC, the true classic American art form, the musical.
The musical. Yes.
If there are any talent agents out there, please get a hold of me. And if you want to book us for, kids party or anything like that, just
Yes, the Lil Uzi EBC album I'll be working on pretty soon. Lil Uzi and I have been hanging out at his crib in his studio. We've been hanging out, and I'm looking forward to I Lost Talent.
I believe a little Uzi is how we describe Dr. Dynastic's hot tub.
okay. That time out. We are officially done. Okay, with that one. Leave it to Ezra for the zinger at the end. Well, chat. Thank you guys. Ollie North resubscribing for 2 months. Ollie, your first year in Perfect Team. Hope you have enjoyed the second year even better. Thanks again to Rich Grisham for popping in, playing the guitar. Also, thanks to Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon for presenting some awards and being our Jason Alexander on the match game. I asked Ezra's closing comments, and then we got sidetracked and went on another half hour. EVC, any closing comments?
So my key here is I understand I have to extend this another half hour with some closing comments. I believe, again, glowing kudos to you, Laptop Hound, as always. Again, you just told me to show up here and look pretty, and I did my best, but I always am entertained. The amount of work this man puts in to his slides and get this content going is always amazing. I definitely enjoy all your streams, my friend, and really appreciate all the good work you do trying to get us streamers all together. There are 18 of us streamers now. It just keeps growing. I'm looking forward to seeing more. But look at this. Last night, getting last night's Oscar winners coming on again to present the legal team here for our awards. I mean, again, just it's just a lot of fun. I know you enjoy doing this. You and I both have a passion for making slides for some reason, but it's been great, my friend. So thank you again for pulling this all together.
I didn't think
looking forward to an amazing run in PT25. And I'm going to get you to get a theme team. I cannot do theme teams without you having a theme team, my friend. It's just not going to happen.
We'll see. We'll see what they show tonight, and I hope there's some process. As I drop my cards here, some process where it makes your friend list a little bit easier. Because again, I know that's a lot of work. Sundays are pretty much a write-off for you. You spend a lot of time Sundays doing those for us for the next week. So we'll see. We'll see. I do want to do my packs only, and my main team, the Gladiators, are going to try and be more competitive. And I do got a few more things on my streams. I'm changing the format a little bit. So hopefully have some fun. So enjoy the show tonight, chat.
Great.
Last chance. Is anyone 99% of their drops? Because when the next affiliate comes on, I think it starts the drops again. So tune in to Dr. Dynastic in about 20 minutes, half an hour. I can't take it another half hour. We would be. You heard Ezra's last joke. I mean, we don't want to keep going for another half
How
hour.
bad could it get?
It's just getting darker and darker. And EBC's tired. I mean, look at him. Did you see him during the break? He could barely stand up. Mind you, that could be the alcohol. I don't know.
I'm just hangry.
You're hangry? Yeah, it's time for you to eat, Ezra. You haven't had lunch yet, have you?
No. It's what is it?
Go get lunch.
It's 1:30. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, if you missed that commish, I got to show you that slide because that was fun putting together.
And that, man, that shows that you know your match game.
It's true. It's true.
Yes. Ezra is Charles Nelson Riley, and EBC. I'm finally sober tour. There you go. There you go.
I
and then
think that's going to be get bent, eh? Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm taking you off screen. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Tomorrow we get to play the beta if you purchase the copy, and if you haven't, 30% off this week and next week, I believe, for OTP 25. Wish listed on Steam if you're going to get it on Steam. Ezra, you're back on tomorrow night, correct?
Yep.
Okay. EVC, you're back on Wednesday morning?
Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific. Just hanging out in the beta, seeing what we got going around, see what's in there, and sharing some stuff. So it should be fun.
Okay.
And then Saturday, we're going to make a theme team. We'll be live. Everyone's going to be going crazy, but we're going to make our normal guest set. We'll announce the winners. Again, if you haven't gotten in already, I think I put in one last pitch here. Guess the content for PT25 launch. You have a chance to win some PT25 packs. We'll be launching and announcing the winners on Saturday, as well as making one of our theme teams on Saturday. So gonna be fun.
Lap, are you doing the wheel chat of destiny again?
No.
It was so much fun, though.
Did you hear the world weariness in that?
I know. Did you
the
not like that content? That content was spectacular.
That was
my favorite
fantastic
content.
No, I never
You're one
want
of
to
the
work with
favorite
these
theme
people
teams of the
again.
year.
Did it get any votes, really? Did it get any
It
votes?
did. It did.
It beat me.
No, you were there too, Ezra.
Yeah, but it got more than me.
But you were definitely
That was a
there,
tough
man.
one because it was so limited. It almost won a championship. I think you beat it one final series. So if you would have let me win, I might have more confidence. But
I think I did let you win. Didn't you go ahead and beat my
EDC's got to
Rickies?
win.
It's about
No,
the
you
journey,
beat the
not the
Rickies.
destination.
Yeah.
You beat the Rickies the week before last, which is why you went on and I stuck back in silver.
I might have to look at maybe tweak it a little bit because it was hard to get a good team going there, but it did well. Like I enjoyed it, and I think the community enjoyed participating in it and
There's
spending
nothing more enjoyable than watching you see your best players get removed by another card.
Yeah, that's
And
what.
then someone coming through and getting you a great card and then
whole
changing
point
that,
of
and like
that-
week to week. It's the roller coaster ride.
the
And then
whole point
people
of that is just
spinning the
we could just
wheel
screw out.
and seeing you spend all your perfect points and open all your packs. It was amazing.
Brett Summers, by the way.
Oh, was that the other match game?
This guy's content is pretty good, by the way. No, you see, yeah, you gotta go opposite of your instinct.
Oh, there's
We're
a few
trying to
more
get
minutes
you
of
guys some
drops.
drops.
There's a few
There's
more.
a few more minutes of drops for you guys. These guys, there you go. I finally got
Try
it.
to figure out video reversing.
There you go. Go follow these guys. They have awesome comment and great communities. Yeah, we'll see what theme teams bring. Something. I'll come up with something. Probably.
Remember, there's some interesting vibe this year with player characteristics. What is it?
Chemistry.
Chemistry, because that's the universal sign for chemistry.
Combinator.
Why are we still doing
chemistry.
this?
See, you got. I lost track again. What I was going to say. Theme
Okay.
teams, Wheel of
I think you were gonna say
Destiny,
something nice
spinning,
about the community.
pointing at you guys.
Babe Ruth in the Matrix.
Oh no!
Babe
Actually,
Ruth
we're
and
doing
me.
Tony Suck in the Matrix this time.
The
That was
Matrix
for
is
you,
coming
Warmon.
back, and the Matrix is coming back in a little bit different form. So I got a couple things planned because I'm going to be streaming now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not going to be doing Friday or Saturday, just 4 days in a row, and then have a few days off. Kind of like Ezra, you know.
Nice.
He goes 5 days though. So and
Yeah, but I
EBC,
also only stream for like an hour.
yeah.
You know,
I
you guys do the long stuff. And if you
I
haven't,
don't know.
check out Lap's YouTube stuff. He does some neat stuff on YouTube that is different than the stuff he does on Twitch.
Yeah.
You're looking to
And,
have like, you know, a good content section to do would be something like, we don't have this yet, but like new players just ask questions. This is a new player stream, and you come in and you can ask any kind of questions. I mean, we're always happy to answer any question someone has about, you know, historical saves that Ezra does or perfect team. But it would be kind of nice to have a place where you just go every week and just
because there are always new players. Like Wiz Nation is new to the game in the last couple of weeks, and he's been asking a lot of questions. So I think in the first couple of weeks, we're going to get a lot of those people that are asking questions. And that's usually what my YouTube side is, you know, beginner tournaments, beginner, you know, a lot of beginner stuff, because I want to get people, I want people to stay. I don't want them just to try it out and say it's too complicated and leave. I think just by guiding them along like we all do, they'll stay and have some fun with it.
Nice.
Well, okay, guys, that is it. I'm officially calling it. Thank you, Ezra. Thank
Time
you,
of death.
EBC. Calling it 3 hours and 50 minutes
There you
after
go.
the
Wow.
outro.
Not bad.
Wow, we were here for a long time.
We're here for a long time. No. We're here for a good time. Not a
Now
long
we're here
time.
for a good long time.
Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Just hijack the show. Just
That is the goal. That is the goal. Gotta make it
hijack
fun.
it.
You know, wait, this song is so weird. What song in the world starts out with a guy going, "A very good friend of mine told me something cool. I'd like to share it with you." What, that's not a start of a song. That's the start of like a tone poem or something.
The start of a
Not a
limerick.
long time.
The guy once
So
told me a
good
story
time.
about his former glory.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's
And
like,
he didn't have
I saw a guy in the
fun.
street, and he said
Then he
something
was
that I
done.
thought I'd make a song about. This guy is not a, you know,
Don't say goodbye.
Hi, guys.
Bye, PT24. We miss
See you. Bye, PT24. Hello, PT25. Hello,
oh my god, you
PT25.
have to make that meme with like 24 and 25 and laugh looking back.
Where can you buy?
Where'd you buy this?
What do you can buy the song? You can buy the stream. The video is actually free, believe it or not. You can watch this video again. The video on demand is free, but we for one time only, we'll package it on a DVD and ship it to you. I hope you recorded it. I hope you recorded it. You put it on YouTube so we can sell this.
I only have Betamax.
Beta Max. I have
Oh,
Alpha
I have
Max.
Laserdisc. It's, you know,
Hours of fun laptop.
it's a much
hours of
better. Laserdisc is just a better visual experience. It's
Because you
for
get
the
to flip
real
it.
audio vision. Yeah, you have to flip it. Yeah. This is how we get laptop kicked off Twitch.
Why? How?
Because they're gonna.
All right. Well, I want to thank my guests for standing in today. And man, these guys they got the stamina. They could go on for hours and hours and hours. And EVC, I think, is running on fumes. And same with Ezra. So one more time, let's bring them back on for their encore bow. Thank you.
Thank you, laptop.
Yeah,
And
thank
final
you,
send
Tom.
off to OOTP 24. Bring on the new game starting tomorrow. And again, don't forget tonight to check out Spore as I go to my last. This is all the slides. Look at all this.
By the way, Our
That's
next
hours of work.
giveaway is
Trust
gonna
me,
be
I know.
guess
I've made these
how
kind of slides. It's hours of work. It's craziness. So thank you.
Our next giveaway is guess how many tabs Lap has open.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Start at triple digits, folks.
Shit, oh, good lord.
That's a lot of tabs.
Okay, go Blue
57
Jays.
slides a day, not bad.
How
57.
many?
That's a good comp. That's a
And
good
thank
set.
you to the 240 some odd of you that are watching. But
Yes.
I have to ask, as I always do, don't you have anything better to do?
All right, we're going to send you off with Uncle Chester's Flea Market. Enjoy the music. Have a wonderful day. Check Ezra out tomorrow. Check EVC out on Wednesday. I'm back tomorrow, maybe with the beta, maybe with OOTP 24, but definitely not with these two guys tomorrow. Okay, have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, internet friends.
We'll see you next
Bye,
episode.
everybody. Thanks for watching.
I'm so hungry. So hungry.